I'm a Pavoa.
Last time, all of you were walking through a field of roses with a beautiful, beautiful sky above you. No cloud to see, little sheeps in the little valley around you. Everything's nice. And then you woke up when you're in the middle of a mansion discussing your freaking group name. No, this is where you are. You're in some kind of big mansion where you're about to do an exam to be allowed to be funded to go outside of the known kind of world that you've been living in. There's a little guy outside waiting, and you've all decided on which name.
Optical icons roll out.
Exactly.
The optical icons.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
Okay, well, let me put something else on. This is too calm. All of you find yourself in this, how do you guys feel? You're about to do an exam. Let's start with you, Dink. You're in this cozy room. There's some food on the side. No, nothing?
Sorry, I was
Oh, you were
I
eating?
was chewing.
Oh, you were eating the food already.
I'm just so hungry, guys.
Does that? Are you stress eating? Are you nervous?
A little bit. But she will try to hide it, of course. She doesn't really know what's gonna happen.
And you all hear like a little knock on the door. Hello? Are you guys ready?
Yes. We're ready as we'll ever be.
The door opens.
Say it with your chest.
The door opens and you look and you kind of have to look down then because it's a small little person that walks in. Cute little gnome fella. Old man, little tiny glasses. Walks in with a little notepad. So, what have you decided to be?
We are, of course, the optical icons.
Yep,
The
that's
optical icons. Wow. I would lie if I would say that's a horrible name.
So
It's
that
not that horrible.
no,
So
yeah,
I think it's a
that-
great name.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
All
I
right.
tell you, it's going to be iconic.
All right. Well, I hope so. Is there any questions you have?
It's
Do we have to help each other, or is it like an individual thing?
You can, but it's best that you all kind of put your best side forward. But I've heard some good things about you already.
I mean, yeah, we did a lot of stuff, so I feel like we should win this, or at least get let in.
So, if only one of us fails, the whole group fails?
You just have to do better than the other groups.
Oh, okay.
No pressure at all.
It should
We'll
be
do
easy.
fine.
Come on, who in this town can do better than Will himself?
I'd probably be carrying all of you, so my back is gonna hurt a little bit, but
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so how is this gonna go? So, let me repeat this all so you're all reminded. First, there will be an interview. Yes. You walk in, you say something, they might ask some questions. That's it. You can show off something if you want. It's more like a first impression kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
After that, they'll give you a little clue or a little riddle, and they'll test your intelligence, your little brains in your head. It kind of like taps a little stick against Lysander's like shoulder. I can't reach that high, but you know what I mean. Once you figure that out, which you probably will, it's not that hard, you'll have to do a little combat exercise.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's it.
I mean, we got the intelligence. Look at this team. It's full of high IQ.
Yeah, reptile brain
That's
over
true,
here.
that's true. Who's the
Okay.
smartest of you, huh? Who's the smartest? Who's the brains?
Me, of
I can
course.
probably tell
I
you
see.
that Dink not.
Clearly
Not
me. I mean, look at them.
If I had to give you a number, it would at least be a +1.
+1? That doesn't sound very high.
That's an oddly specific way to say it, Casimir.
Mine is definitely like a 10 out of 10.
Wow, whoa! Whoa!
Yes,
You must be very smart. Where did you go
I
to
am.
school, huh?
the ground.
What? What?
I don't mind
Yeah.
her.
Never mind.
She's from the streets.
Your Mother Earth?
But there was a little issue. Her brains. There's basically dirt inside now.
Okay.
You can hear it rattle.
Well,
Oh yeah, that's definitely the brains of the team. Definitely not any one of ours.
well, optical icons. Optical iconic? Optical icons. That's icons. I gotta change that. Do you want me to introduce you, or do you want to introduce yourself?
But of course, I can introduce ourselves, don't you guys think?
We can make
Correct.
a little spectacle.
Yeah, go ahead.
And,
Oh, you're good at that anyways.
By all means, go for it. And he kind of like waddles back to the door, leaves it open, and then kind of waits.
I'll walk with a cheery step through the door.
I'll walk after, head laid low, thinking, "Oh, we're fucked."
I give Lysandra a poke in the back. Stand straight.
Yes, sir.
Good soldier.
I'll also walk behind
Oh.
very confidently.
Before that, was there any talk of costumes or something?
Costume?
I
Costumes?
thought someone said in chat costumes earlier, but I might be wrong.
I mean, I can give people a costume.
That
No,
was
it's-
an option?
I mean, you can do anything you want.
Are we just gonna
Well,
dress up as
it's-
Power Rangers?
It's too late now, as the canon kind of like locks the door behind you all.
Fucking hell.
And you all walk through a very luxurious hallway, mostly dominated in a red color with a large red carpet. And eventually, you enter this big theater kind of place, where divided in the middle, you have that carpet going straight in between all the seats, and you see some people already sitting in there. And then in the far back below is a big stage with a whole bunch of lanterns on top, little chairs and sofas surrounding it. Very cozy. Besides that, it's pretty dark.
Ah, très bien.
So,
Come on, guys.
I'm gonna whisper to Lysander. So, what was the name of the group again?
Optical icons, man. Eye on the prize.
Gotcha. Optical icons.
Do you want me to make like a little bit of music in the back as well?
Oh, that would be wonderful if you can add a little flair.
I can, as I pull out like a drum set and start tapping it.
can you make me a performance check?
Yes. No issue there. I'm great at those. Performance?
Yeah.
That's a 21.
Alright. You start tapping around on the beat, and you kind of feel a melody forming within these halls. The echo is perfectly brilliant, it soothes everyone's ears. But music alone won't help you. As you see, far below in one of the seats, one very menacing lady. A gothic mama, some would say.
Oh,
The mayor of the town, Morticia Blanche. She kind of watches as you all walk in. Do you guys want a description, or are you good with that?
Or we know what mommy looks like.
Tall, black lips, pale skin, long black hair, dressed in all black. There you go. That's her, and she eyes you with
Mommy?
the eyes of a hawk. And you're all standing there in fear, I assume.
on top of this. Are we on top of the scenario already?
You are far up the stage, right? With all the seats, and you'll have to walk down the red carpet and then on the stage in the middle.
I
I'll, like-
guess.
I'll tap Will. Who's that lady? Damn. She
That's
has
the
some.
mayor.
Pretty sure you should already know her, pal.
I don't go outside anymore. You know that.
That
Even
is.
I
true.
know who that is.
Not bad.
He's-
Anyways, if you excuse me, I have to introduce ourselves.
Is there anyone sitting there that I would know?
Maybe a perception check. As you can see
Alright.
quite like a few people sitting in the stage beside you, but also far below.
Oh. Okay. 14?
14?
plus, Oh, just 14, yeah.
You see, like, there's a whole bunch of regular, maybe like noblish folk just sitting in the higher ends of the theater, but below you see 5 individuals sitting on each an individual desk, and they seem to be jury members. One of which you would know as Gerard. I think we've not seen him, or
No.
we've not introduced
No.
him, but you definitely know him, Dink. Let me see. Gerard. Yeah, he's like this. He's like a tall man, a little thin. He's got like one eye missing, mustache. Very, very serious expression as he looks.
Big mustache. Yes, I
he's,
know.
he's
that.
dressed a little bit like a mobster or something.
Oh my goodness.
I whisper again to the Thunder. So what was it again? Icon something?
Optical icons, man.
Optical icons.
Optical
I
icons.
got you. Optical icons.
Look,
Optical
I'm
icons.
just gonna give
Oh
a
my god.
good beat on the drums. You just figure something out. It's fine.
Yes.
Bro, you gotta do this. Don't
I will.
freaking mess this up.
Anyways, I'll step forward. Ladies, gentlemen, and I look at the mayor and maybe eldritch creatures. Welcome. You should keep your eyes peeled, for we have arrived with many wonders. You may know us in the near future as the Optical Icons, and I hope that you guys are ready for us.
Casimir starts clapping.
I just start banging my drum. Woo!
As you say so, Will, you notice some other people sitting amongst the crowd. One who might catch your eye, as she is quite handsome, I would say. You've already met them, Indy, I believe. This is Valerie Mouse. She's a noblish woman with short black hair, black lips as well, dressed in a blouse, normal pants, very sharp nails. You get like a very, very violent kind of personality vibe from her as she kind of smokes.
I will wink at her.
She will just kind of like puff her cigarette and then blow like a whole bunch of smoke so you don't see her face. She does not seem interested.
Fitting.
Anything else you guys do?
Well, at least they know each other now, and it's great. Great to make expectations.
I'll just go up and say, Gerard, my friend, how are you doing?
It's good to see you, Dink. I've heard good
What are you-
about you.
What are you doing here, huh?
I'm here to evaluate all these wannabe heroes.
Wannabe heroes. The best hero doesn't really want to be a hero, am I right?
Perhaps. What is it you are doing here, huh, Dink? Do you have something more important to do?
No. I do a few side jobs here and there, don't you worry, but I've seen a lot of this town. I've seen maybe even enough of this town. I want to see what's out there. And of course, save people, but yeah.
Very well. It kind of gives a nod and maybe like a little bit of a smile. Inti, Lysander, you both also join. Eventually, all 5 of you are down at the stage. There's two more jury members that I want to introduce before you do anything else. One, you know for sure, Inti, which is your literal uncle.
Fuck.
Rigged. Rigged.
Rigged.
Hey, it's towards us, so
What's his name?
His name is Alejandro Huanca, and he is the
Oh.
uncle of Inti. Some of you might know that, but you do not see much of a resemblance. He's very ginger in hair, first of all, and he's very chubby compared to other elves. A little bit of a ball-shaped person. He gives you like a very friendly, funny uncle kind of vibe, though. He smiles as you all walk in. And then lastly, before you do anything else, is someone that Casimir definitely knows. And that is the captain of the guard, Percival himself.
Make
He's
sure,
also an old
make sure to
man.
give him a salute.
He's also like an old man, a little bit like balding on the top, mustache, dressed in all leathers. A little bit like Casimir, but with more little buttons and ribbons here and there. Kind of gives you a nod back. The stage is yours.
Well, dear jurors, obviously we will be able to achieve anything that you would you want us to do. But what do you guys have ready for us today?
Well, we have got quite some things for you. We've got some questions, if you're willing to answer these.
Delightful.
The captain of the guard will speak on a scale from heroic to runs at the first sign of danger. Where would you place yourself?
Is that a question for all of us? Because
To any whom wants to answer.
we have done already some heroic things. We've helped your guard. I don't know if you heard the stories.
Oh, I know this. I know the answer. Whoever pays more.
Yes, Dink.
No, it is true. They have helped me with a job earlier this week. However, I can't disclose too much details, but they are capable of fighting for sure. But I would still prefer if you had answered the question.
Of course
it is.
not. Council members, we wouldn't even dream of running away when people are in danger, right, guys?
Why would I run away if I can follow any creature, soul or no soul, that is ahead of my gun?
Casimir is gonna take his little beret off. It is my experience that I put the mission and survival first in order to save as many people as possible, and if running away means I can save more people later, then that is as viable a strategy as any other.
I see. Now, Valerie will speak, the one in the middle. Now, it seems like all of you have different answers to such a question. Should something dangerous happen, and in the midst of it all, you have to make a split decision, how will you as a group decide quickly to do one thing over the other?
Attack and survive.
I think we have already shown this as well in our rescue mission where we had a split-second decision after an incident, and we made the choice to save them instead of running away, making it very easy for us as a group to make split-second decisions when it comes to life or death. We are willing to risk anything and everything.
I
Yeah.
feel like that whole ordeal was a split-second decision after split-second decision. I've never had to make so many split-second decisions.
Yes,
Pretty
Pretty
life.
much. I mean, obviously, we can't save people if we don't survive. It's always something to think about, but if we feel like we can help a situation and not die instantly, for example, then of course, running away from danger would be the bad option.
Very well. She kind of writes it down in her notepad as well. Your uncle, Inti, will speak up. He'll even stand up. Now, we all know how capable these young men and women are. But what I really want to know is what drives them forward. Or is it just curiosity that drives your adventure outside of these walls? Is there anything else that you want to do besides explore? Feel free to answer.
Well, I've been in the city for years and years, and the most important thing is I want to safeguard the people around me that I hold dear, but also there's so much untapped potential outside these walls, new things to discover, new stories to write. I mean, that part I think can't be overlooked. For me personally, of course.
Very well.
I have one mission and one mission only, and it's to take back something that was taken away from me some time ago.
Which is?
I'll just put down a little bit my glasses. Find an old acquaintance, let's say.
I see.
If I may be selfish for a moment, I would like to know how I came about. And with all due respect to all of you, and she'll wink at the mayor, it hasn't been the greatest time here. Not been very welcomed here, but that's okay. I'll find my answer outside the city, while also protecting it, because I'm so gracious.
You might have been sent to me by a higher being deciding that I was just too great to not have some kind of handicap.
Hey,
Those are all great ambitions, and I respect every one of those. Thank you for answering my question. He sits down again. Let's see. The Gerard guy is kind of like mad-eyeing you, Inti. And he'll say, "You, noblish girl,
Yes.
what skills do you bring to the table?"
I'm a sorcerer. I can do all kinds of magic.
Would you care for a demonstration?
Of course. What would you like me to demonstrate?
Whatever you can.
Or wouldn't you like to give me a hand?
The guy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, sure, as long as you don't hurt me. Stands up, brushes off his pants, then goes towards you for a handshake.
I wanna do like, I don't know if I can lessen the grade of the shocking grasp, but I wanna do a shocking grasp.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you gonna try and like tease him or like startle him?
Yeah. Yeah, like a little zzz, that you're like, oh.
Okay.
stop shocking my boss.
I'll roll for him instead of letting you roll. He kind of like as you take his hand, he keeps shaking your hand, and it doesn't seem like he is hurt by the shock, and just keeps shaking your hand, and then he lets go and he's like, "All right, interesting. Would love to see more of that later." And he goes back to his seat.
Could I make like a little message towards him in his head, being like, "That's okay. We can continue here as well."
Ah, you have more to show?
Of course I do. I was in his head, by the way. I'm not sure if he's like flabbergasted by that.
He
but-
is a little bit. He's a little bit like surprised by it, but he doesn't respond back. He just says it out loud because he doesn't know how it works. Just sit back down. Well then, a show so soon. Let's keep it for the fight.
Of course. Of course. Don't you worry. I'll be just fine.
Yes. One more question for perhaps you, man in the blue.
Yes?
Let's say you encounter a dragon, of all things. How are you going to fight it?
Well, there are several types of dragons, but I imagine that it would not be the kind of foe that you can fight on your own. I would require to prepare traps. We would need several types of magic, organized group and squads, plenty of weapons, and probably some major scrolls of fireballs and the like. Preparation is key, is what I'm saying.
You see, smart man. Smart. Good. I have no further questions. Well, but we should not be asking the only questions. Is there any questions from the five of you? Optical icons, was it?
Correct.
Yes.
What are you hoping for us to find out there? This was a rather sudden announcement, after all.
Our main goal for this endeavor is to keep the peace in our town. Get the people to know information about the outside and have them less paranoid than before. We're trying to be more progressive, in a way. Anything that can help our town will be beneficial.
How do you want us? Sorry, sir. How do you want us to respond to? Well, let's just say misuses of the necromantic arts. Do you want us to bring them in, or do you just want us to deal with them on the spot? Let's say.
If you were to go outside, you may choose your own goals. If you encounter any necromancy, it's up to you how to deal with the matter. Your goal for us would be to just give us intel.
All right.
Write this stuff down, send messages back, bring curios that you find, or people, perhaps. Anything of the sorts.
We can do that.
If
That
you...
shouldn't be too difficult.
Good.
Thank you, sirs, madam.
It
Morticia...
is quite risky.
Morticia has not spoken up until now, and she will now ask something. You are young, and you're ambitious, yet are you prepared to die for an adventure like this?
I already died. I'm sure I can do it again.
There
I
will be
will-
no need for that.
I will look her straight in the eyes and say, for what I intend to do, no doubt in my mind.
I'm not afraid of death.
Also, look at it in the bright side. When inevitably all these guys die, I'll be there to be able to, dig up a grave for them after just getting rid of whatever's left.
Oh,
I
so
have-
sweet, Will.
I have a certain experience with the outside outskirts. I have some idea of how dangerous it is, and I'm not gonna say I'm not afraid. In fact, I'm very afraid of all of these morons running into trouble and dying right off the bat. And
Whoa,
that
whoa,
is,
whoa.
What?
None of
No,
us died
I-
just yet. Sort of.
I'm saying you might be courageous, more courageous than me, but that is exactly why I'm driven to come along to keep you safe.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder. At least we got your back, Casimir. That counts for something.
Thank you.
Well, I believe this is a first good impression. I do have one more question, and it is, what if you were chosen as the group to go outside? What could we give you in order to give you the best chances of arrival? We're gonna give you basic supplies and gear and such, but is there anything specific you would want to acquire?
100 gold.
Information.
Sorry?
You
I
go
do
first.
agree.
Probably gold. Would be nice.
Gold. Well, of course.
I believe what we need truly the most is logistics. We need to have a great established line of goods coming to the outskirts in order to resupply us whenever we come and go, as well as sending messages back and forth.
I mean, also if there's any information you can give, going into any situation blind is just going on the back foot. So intel, maps, information, stories, anything.
I agree. Intelligence is the best we have. It's the most powerful weapon.
Very well, although I'm not quite sure if we're gonna be able to send you food on the outskirts. But we'll talk about this later. Perhaps give it some thought. Your next task awaits. Who would like to acquire it? And she kind of waves like a letter.
I'll go up.
She hands you a letter, which has got like a very fancy seal on it.
Can I just do an insight check on her?
Sure.
Just
Not
to see
believe
her
creepy
vibe.
ghost lady? Crazy.
Okay, it's just an 11.
What exactly are you trying to deduct?
I'm just trying to see maybe a little bit how she feels about us.
She gives you like a very cold and like dominant kind of like vibe. She does seem supportive, but she does not give much away. Here you go.
Thank you,
And
milady.
you're kind of like escorted out as the next group walks in. The fabulous five comes in. Whoa!
Oh dear.
What a stupid name. Wow.
Yeah, that
Our
name-
name's much cooler.
That name sucks. Who
I know.
thought about that?
Doesn't even have a cool pun or anything.
And you're kind of like moved to an outside balcony where the sun shines upon you. There's greenery. You can see the forest. You can walk into town from here, but you are essentially alone to talk if you wish.
Lysander will walk up to Casimir. I mean, these are kind of your people. How do you think we did?
They do not give much away. They are quite secretive, but the fact that we did not, the fact that they were not too strict or fiery against us shows that they have confidence.
I mean, no, this was just some kind of preliminary quick thing to get rid of questions were not much of anything.
No.
Were we supposed to just say, "Oh, I would just run away at the first sight of any kind of problem if we
No.
want to go outside on an adventure"?
No, it is a test of seeing how you would react. And also a test of honesty. Would you simply say that you're courageous and show yourself to be a foolish kind of man, or would you admit to being tactical and not
Oh.
picking fights that you cannot take?
Because I was meaning to ask, because I definitely lied in there. Were we not supposed to do that?
Listen, you'll be fine. You've already shown yourself on the field. You'll be just
Well,
fine.
Well, I almost died on the field, so...
And so
Well-
did I. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's the important part of it. Almost.
Well, sure. I mean, it doesn't sound very heroic. I just got blasted by that weird farmer guy.
And you did it so well. I'm proud of you.
Well, thanks, man. It felt great.
And to be
That-
honest,
that-
if we're up against Fuckboy and Fabulous 5, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, probably. I mean, look at them. They didn't even have a cool name.
Exactly.
Yes, that is the most important.
I mean, they may have the brawn, but we have the smarts. And Lysander points at Dink, especially with you.
Of course, what can I say? 10
Just-
out of 10 intelligence.
But if we do need to answer questions, is there... Like, I went to school and all. I've written poetry. I'd say I'm a pretty smart guy, but...
I'm also quite okay. I mean, Will and I went to school as well, and I got further education when someone didn't want to.
And I took the best naps inside of that school.
Wait a minute,
I
I'm
agree.
surprised.
being smart and prepared is just as important as being strong in this case.
I fully agree. Look, I'm
Lucky
not
for all
gonna...
of you, I am both.
But maybe if we have like a backup plan, because I'm not gonna be able to beat someone in a fight. That's the one-on-one. That's not gonna happen. But with smarts, I might actually be able to do something.
And we should always help each other out.
Yeah, that's also. We need to figure out a way, because I can, let's just say, boost you guys up a little bit with my magical songs. I don't know if that's entirely legal to do in these trials.
I mean, as long as no one notices. I don't
That's
think...
my point.
I feel like you've
We
all
are
been evaluated as a group as well as an individual, but mostly as a group because that's how you'll be going. You should be fine. Otherwise, I can talk to my uncle anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't say anything.
No, I told him not to.
You told him not to.
I don't want to be judged any other
Oh.
than you guys.
You have secrets for us where we can't know. That's cute.
How does your family feel about your adventurous streak?
It was a long time coming. I mean, I always looked on the outside. I wanted to get to know my real family.
Your
Somewhere
real
out
family?
there. Yeah. I'm not. I mean, look at me. I'm a bit different than your usual townie, you know? Different hair, different skin color, even the eye.
Well, I have all of those too.
He's a literal
Yeah, that's a
lizard.
lizard. You're not
Hmm.
a human or an elf. There.
Well, either way, we make our own place in the world, even if we do not fit in perfectly.
Exactly. Dink even did that twice.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Hats off to them, but I just want to see what's out there, you know?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, I've been outside of the immediate city limits a couple of times. It's really quite stunning out there. It's really a shame we're not allowed to go out more.
Well, when we win, we can, so focus on that.
I mean, I guess we need to get like picked first, right?
I mean, who's gonna be out there better than me? And I guess by proxy, you guys would look good if you were next to me. Oh,
I mean, we're
seems like the child has awoken. Are you a little bit grumpy?
I'm not grumpy.
Oh, little child, he's so grumpy.
You're just making fun of us. We're all good in our own sense.
Also, Casimir, you've been inspired. Sorry.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's pretty clear. Casimir is the clear leader. I'm sorry, Will, but that guy is a
I do
What?
agree.
beast.
Up
Literally.
until this very moment, Dink has not been listening and just looking at the letter. Was just, wait a minute. I'm clearly super awesome.
No, like, see, Casimir is like the brawn of the group. You're the brains of the group. We need you to think of the plans, and then Casimir needs to lead them, see?
Exactly.
I do
Well,
not
I will-
trust this chain of command just yet.
Oh, wait. I thought I was the leader and then I just go up to Casimir for any plans and do all the work.
Either way, we'll be fine. Don't
Oh,
stress
for
it.
sure. Well, we might have to get your boy toy here's ego in check.
He's not a
Toy.
fucking boy toy.
I'm sure that I already know the answer, but you're all truly ready because this step to the outside is dangerous and it may not be as what is the not as prestigious as you might think.
I left Prestige far behind me years ago, Casimir. Don't worry about that.
I'm ready
I
for
have to
whatever.
say, I'm
I
kind of
don't
proud
really
of
care.
you, Lisandro, for calling me a name. I think those are the words of like action, the most valiant words of action you have ever said.
Thanks. I mean, you don't know me before, like, the tragedy happened. Before that, Will, I was charismatic and everything.
A tragedy?
Yeah, I'll tell you guys later when we're in the, on the road. Good
Did
stories,
you-
Shitty.
Did you
Like
get
any
bullied
man
by
or-
your mom?
No, my mom's still alive, thank you. And she's and me and her are
Say
doing great.
otherwise. I just said that maybe she didn't like your performance.
Actually, my mom and dad love my performances.
I'm
Was
sure
totally
they
different.
do.
I mean,
Yeah, like-
I'm named after my dad for a reason, right? We look alike a lot.
I thought it was just because they didn't have like
Mm-hmm.
But
Finish
they
that
didn't-
sentence, Will.
Treading on dangerous ground here, Will.
maybe they were just couldn't come up with anything actually special, so they just decided to go the easy route.
I like give him a little bit of a punch on the shoulder. Ha! You're a funny man.
I would not give a meaningful name to a bird that I found outside and I'm trying to heal back to health.
Guess
Will.
he's not getting any healing next time.
How is
Hey.
your relation to your family, Will?
My family? I mean, I haven't seen them.
do you
Well,
mean?
Always
I-
dead people. That's his family.
And they are great. They give probably better conversation that you will ever you ever will, Inti.
Really now, Will.
Yes, at least they know how to listen.
That's to say, I've never seen anyone visit you in the church. That's true, Will.
I mean, it's Inti who's always just like, oh, yeah, just come pick me up at this hour, and then gets mad when I just decide to stay at home and read a book or do something meaningful with my time.
Well, I don't want to fucking go to those graves. Ew.
Hey, what's wrong with the graves?
There is nothing wrong with the good grave.
Yeah, I don't think you have. Those are not the wisest choice of words that you could have taken around people. Not around us, at least.
Well, I'm sorry. I just don't really like them. That's all.
I mean, you're in this city, dear. Like, this city is surrounded with death, graves, and everything.
But can't you see, Lysander? She's such a prime, proper, high-standing lady. I wonder how are you gonna fare off once we are
I was
out of
like,
the city and you don't have a
hearing
place to
that,
actually go to the pooper.
Lysander's demeanor will change. And, like he'll like look down. Like, of course, milady, I'm sorry for being so untoward to you.
I'm
How
just
can we be
gonna-
of assistance?
I'm just gonna put
Will,
my finger,
give her your beverage.
like my hand, like stop doing that. It's
Oh,
just
but
more that.
don't be humble, milady. You are
But
of the,
milady-
the-
Shut
you
up!
are of the line
All
of
right,
Hawaka
all
Waka.
How
right.
are we supposed to serve you, my lady?
The
if you don't
only
let us?
reason that I don't like graves is because I never knew my dad or my mom. You wanted that? Fine, go on.
Well,
I mean,
if
the chances of them being on that one are really low. There's a lot of them.
if the other day proved anything, is that Inti is one of the toughest people here. Sure, she'll be fine.
For now, let's be respectable both to each other and the people who have died in graves or wherever.
I'd rather just perform my rituals at home.
You have to get out at some point, Inti.
I will. Just not to graves, hopefully.
Hey, I mean, we're going out. There's not going to be a lot of graves there. Just open, wide woodlands, fields. I think you might like it.
Wait until she learns that we are not bringing any toilet paper.
I mean, you did realize that, right? No toilet paper. Are you kidding, Will?
Huh?
What? So,
Ignore
yeah.
me. It will be fine. I've dealt with surviving before. I've practiced when I was young.
Yeah,
mean-
she once dropped a cup of tea and she had to stay in her room for like a whole 3 hours.
That is not what I'm referring to, Will.
No assistance. No one to change her into her bedwear.
You know, I
Oh.
think you should lie in your grave sometime more often. I think that would suit you.
I mean,
I actually dug a hole some like weeks ago. It's lovely to just have a change of perspective.
give her a bit of a chance, Will. Honestly, I don't know if you've been to the Meteor Lake or the large fields outside of the city or the large woodlands. It's really beautiful. Quite romantic as well.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
with you.
the-
Totally real life.
Exactly.
Speaking of this geological area, what was the actual name of the full area?
Madogia.
Adogia.
Madogia. I'll write it down for you. That's the known world. That's the big map, the colorful one.
Yes.
Madogia.
But have you guys been outside of the city often? I used to go with people like back in the day. It's really something to see.
I mean,
Like-
you know that my job takes me a little bit everywhere. Lots of
Well,
that.
sure.
Sometimes they don't even stay there.
Mm-hmm.
I used to spend more time by the Great Lakes with my family, though they are unfortunately not here anymore.
Sorry to hear that, friend.
Sorry to hear that.
Well,
But the lake it's quite a spiritual place as well. Have you guys ever and you see Lysander like pointing or looking to his shoes? Have you guys ever tried speaking with or communing with those people that you've lost?
I mean, I never get an answer back, but in our rituals, it's very common to speak to the dead.
I mean, never gotten all my blogs, so not many people that I can try to talk
Ooh.
with.
got a
Casimir,
silly guy on the map.
The door has been opened and there's 5 little kobolds just kind of like waiting to pass you guys. One, which looks like the leader, has got like a nasty grin on his face. The one you see in the picture is kind of dressed like a little fancy, got like a walking cane. Wow, you guys keep yapping. We're the Fantastic Five.
You are the
That's a
Fantastic
great
Five.
name.
Oh, yes, baby. And we won. Look at this. We got a letter. Wait a
Wow,
minute.
you got a letter.
I'm so
Have you
proud
even-
of you.
I'm
Well
just
done,
waving the
buddy.
letter.
Hey, you won
I
too. You won too, huh?
Good
Actually,
job,
what's
man.
in the letter?
Oh yeah, right. We didn't even read it.
Oh, yes.
I thought you read it, Dink.
It's a secret. Oh.
Well,
Please
I
read it.
assume Dink would have read it while you guys were
Well,
fighting. And it
You
was
can read
quite-
it, or you can sell that letter to me. Huh?
What would you do with it?
Ah, well. It's only a smart calculation of mine. The less people with letters, the more chances for the Fantastic Five to win.
You
What's
know,
your
How
prize?
much gold do you offer?
Yes, how much gold do you offer?
How much you are in need? Say prize!
10,000 gold.
Sorry, what? I thought you said 10,000 gold.
My lovely companion misspoke. It's actually like 25 gold.
Yeah,
What?
25,000, obviously. This letter does not come from free.
25 gold and you've got yourselves a deal.
But the
Yeah.
gold is up front. We're not just gonna give you the letter in good faith.
Can one-
You're trying to pull a sneaky one on me, are you?
I would never,
No.
sir. The Fantastic Five are obviously way tougher than we are.
Listener's very trustworthy.
I'll believe it once I have the letter.
No.
That's the only way we're gonna
Trying
play
to Pull a
this.
fast one on us, huh?
What are you guys doing?
Talking with another prospective group.
We're doing business, Casimir. Can you see
I
this
just-
refined gentleman?
See what's on the letter, please.
No, don't look!
I'm gonna.
Otherwise the deal is off.
Well,
What?
deal or no deal, either you give us the money up front or you get no letter. You choose.
I'll give you 12 gold pieces up front. And 13 once the letter is in my hand.
Too little, too late.
What about 20?
Actually, I think into that, lately prices have been going up. Wouldn't you say, like in the past, like couple minutes, the letter probably reevaluated a little bit? I think it's 30 now.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Dink will
Really?
very slowly, in front of everyone's face, open the letter.
No! Blasphemous! She opened the letter! Quick, boys! Fart wherever this is! And they kind of
She'll
like...
just hold it up very high because they probably can't reach it.
I mean, they got their own letter. They're kind of like huddled up with their own letter. They're kind of like... Kind of...
What does it say?
What does it say?
Oh no! It appears to be in an unknown language. Perhaps you should give it to us after all, huh?
That's fair, actually. It's unfortunate that I speak 5 languages. Ah, that's unfortunate. Wow.
Yeah, so
How
sad.
humble of you! Let's go
Yeah,
forward.
well, I don't mean to brag or anything, so.
Well, you've lost yourselves 25,000 gold pieces.
Oh,
Goodbye!
Oh, dang. Well, good luck to you,
As-
fabulous fuckers. 5, I
As-
don't know.
As he leaves, can I say that I just like slap him, like I'm like, good luck out there, and I give him a pat on the back, and I just put like one of the pieces of paper that I had with like ink and stuff, and it just says something like ass scratcher.
Oh, okay. Can you make me a... Okay, I'll just do a check. The ink paper kind of falls off on the ground as you do. It floats like on the ground. Did it feel and it looks back and it looks down?
Oh my god, what dropped out of your pocket?
How rude! And I thought we were going to be friends.
Fantastic Five, you must be very rude. This fell out of your pocket.
Yeah,
None of us would do that to sabotage you. No.
maybe one of you guys put it inside of there while the others were sleeping.
Boss, I figured out where it is. Oh, let's go then. It's clear that these people are not fond of us. Good day. The best of luck.
Good day to you.
Good day.
Kind of scurry off.
Good job, Will. The hell?
What do you mean? That guy was a
Bit
tool.
more covert.
That guy was a piece of he was a tool. There's just no way that I was not gonna try to pull something a fast one on him.
Well, we already tried to scam him. That's
Exactly. What? Nothing lost.
What
He
were
did
you
bring a
pla-
fair point. How about this letter, Dink?
Yeah, Dink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please, can I read it?
Come on, Dink. Do your thing.
Well, I don't know where it is.
Read faster!
Do you know how to read?
Do you actually?
Of course I do. What's in the letter, Fishy?
It seems to be like a riddle.
Oh,
Riddle me this, Batman.
Riddle?
yes. What does it say?
I have a handout here, which you may read out loud, please. No, wait, that's the wrong one.
I love pictures.
Wait, don't read that. That's the wrong
I love
one.
show and tell.
Avert your
This one.
eyes. Buddy.
Nothing to see here.
Where? Oh, on the oh.
On the air, yeah.
Oh, that's the drawing. It's so cute. Where the hungry are given stew. Look somewhere in town, not out the blue. Here's where you find your first clue. Seek the light, the rabbit, the stew.
Paint what?
Now, this is a thing that you probably would know, but I cannot rely on you guys remembering everything I make. So why don't you roll me an intelligence check?
Can I do
All of
like-
us?
Unless you really know
do-
like what it is, then
I didn't even. Honestly, I didn't actually hear what you said.
I mean, the stew was in the main square.
I'm gonna
Press
roll
the rabbit?
history.
The light.
Do we all roll?
you may all roll.
Sure. Intelligence,
history?
right?
History or intelligence?
Let's do history, but it's not that hard.
Oopsie.
14.
Got,
18.
14.
got an 8.
18.
18?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll give you 3 options. Option 1. It's the church. The church is has got like a bunny theme kind of going on, including the light. Option 2 is a strip bar that's featured after bunnies.
Of course.
And then the third one is like some kind of ranch where they kind of like breed bunnies for to eat. That's your 3 options.
Well, it says seek the light, and that's
Well-
usually what religious people say, no?
That is
Look somewhere where the hungry are given stew. I mean, that could be a restaurant. It could be the church as well, I suppose.
Well, you also
Yeah,
can get food in the strip. I mean, I don't know.
Does the church have like a kitchen or something that gives food to the hungry or something like that?
Yes.
I would suggest we go to the church kitchen.
Yeah, but it looks somewhere in town, not out the blue. What does that mean?
Not in the
I am-
sky.
Not in the sky, not something.
I mean, I'm guessing that it may be. Where was the church again?
The church is in the Spirit Square.
I don't know.
To the Spirit Square.
Oh,
To the Lizard Mobile.
Let's get.
Dig climbs on Casimir's back.
All of you move through the streets until you meet up in the Spirit Square, which is not that far away. It's like around the corner. You find yourself in a cozy square decorated with cold color stones across the whole place. Lanterns of different colors illuminate this place. But it's still sunny. However, there is like the silence that lingers across the square, with the occasional people bantering left and right. In the center is a statue of a woman with one arm raised and a dozen of rabbits by her feet. And behind that, of course, the most beautiful church you've ever seen in your whole life. Marble stones, high up in the sky, and a small little line in front of it.
A line?
A line of people.
And what we're supposed to do here? Seek the light?
Yeah, the rabbit
The
and the
light,
stew.
rabbit, and the stew.
Thank you.
I mean-
I just said that, didn't he?
I mean-
well,
Literally seek the lights or figuratively?
I mean, probably this all just refers to the church. Is there a line right now to get some stew?
There is actually,
that?
yeah, there is a little stand with some religious figures who are dressed in long white robes, and they have got like bunny things on the back too, like long bunny ears.
Well, we're just in time. I'll join the queue.
I'm just going to walk to the people cooking.
Hey, don't cut the line! You gotta wait your turn!
It's alright, I'm not gonna get any stew. Just need to ask a question, you know, church stuff.
Beat him up!
Casimir brings up his lantern watch badge while he goes along with him like, lantern business, lantern business.
Okay, wait,
Yeah, what he said.
I'll roll for it
Dude,
because
that's fake! It's made out of chocolate!
it's like this old granny type person with a cane. He's like, these lantern watch think they can do anything they want. Oh, God damn it. She kind of goes back to her business. Sorry, Will, you take a plate, you go in the back of the queue,
Yeah.
and Lysander and Casimir kind of go to the front, where you see this religious figure kind of scooping a spoon into a big pot of stew and then scooping it into like a little plate for the people that are hungry.
Excuse me, can we ask just a quick question, please? We don't really mean to take any of your time.
They kind of like put their hood off, and you see like the most beautiful woman you've ever seen in your whole life.
What?
Lysander. They just look like her. Flowing hair, perfect skin, and then kind of like you snap back and you see an old lady in front of you. It was not real. Yes, how can I help you?
Hi, sorry to bother you.
You're gonna play a
We
song.
are here on business for an exam. We were told to seek the light, the rabbit, and the stew to find the first clue. Would you know anything about that?
Well, you can go look at the sundial inside. You know where it is, honey. You've been here before.
Yeah, thank you. Casimir, take over. I'm gonna go inside.
Look at the sundial, you say?
Yes, where they like for people like where the sunroofing. You know about that?
I would assume that my character knows about that.
It's the court system where they test if people are innocent with the light.
Hmm. And that is in the church.
Yes.
Well, you get some good food for all of us, Will. We're going to investigate inside.
Is Inti and Dink also going inside?
Yes.
Okay, then Will, you're kind of like just waiting.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for stew.
All of you go inside and you find like a very spacious interior, a whole bunch of chairs placed down, but in the far back is this circular platform which is only lit slightly from the ceiling, with a whole bunch of like seats that seem like a judge would sit on, like some kind of court type of thing going on here. You go to the middle. I assume you look around a little bit and you see from the ceiling that the sun kind of beams down. And then out of the darkness, two figures appear. Two dressed in white cloaks. They don't show their face much, but you can see that they have blonde long hair. And then they say, "One speaks only truth, and one only speaks lies." And they both hold like a letter. You may take one letter, yet which one is the good one? That is the question.
We can
Ah,
ask them questions, I would assume.
You may ask one question each.
I know this one, I just don't remember how to word it.
I'm not really with it, guys. I'm sorry.
You okay, Alexander?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. So one tells the truth, one tells a lie, and we need to figure out which of the letters is actually the correct one.
With only one question
Each?
Each.
each.
So is there a way for us to ask something that will always coax out? That will all.
Oi, we can just ask a very obvious question.
Like
We
what?
can ask them both, do you have a nose? And I look at them, I assume they have a nose. And then one of them will tell the truth and one of them is a lie. And then the next question is like, oh, which one is the right letter? You tell it to the guy that says, yes, I have a nose.
And do you know what, Dink? That's a. And I look at them. They definitely both have a nose, right?
You kind of like
Something else.
you kind of like peek down and they try to like cover their hood, but you do see noses, yes.
Well, there you go.
Dink, you're a genius, brain of the group. I told you.
I think this
what
is a
I've been
very good
saying.
question. Also, where's Will?
Oh, he's waiting outside for stew. He's hungry, I think.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, don't worry, he's bringing food for all of us.
No,
At least
he's
I
not.
said. But I told him.
Casimir, you think too highly of him.
I have known Will for a little while. He is not the type that actually listens to orders.
Anyways,
And I'm hungry.
Same, actually. Who do we want to ask? We got two, right?
You ask both of them. Like
Both?
one of us asked, one of them asked one of them asked the other, do you have a nose? The one that's light is gonna be very obvious, and then the one who tells the truth, the next person asks them, give me the right letter, or which one is the right letter.
I'll ask the lady on the right. Whoever.
Can I get through the door? Like I was waiting for you to give me a key or something like that. Like you're done with the soup.
Let's see. I'll roll initiative to see how quick it goes. Oof, that's taking a little bit of time.
if not, I wanted to ask someone in the queue. But if they already went in and there's people, I see no point in start asking questions to the people outside.
Did you want to do something outside?
Yeah, I mean at the beginning I meant to just like ask people if they had seen stuff and just ask some questions.
Oh, there's like a big dude in front of you. So, what I saw,
Excuse me, what?
I saw a whole bunch of little creatures walking by. And
Oh, really?
and they were asking weird questions like yourself.
That's interesting.
Hmm.
Did you see where they went after that?
I don't believe so. I think they went to the river up north.
The river up north.
Oh, yes.
That sounds interesting. So, how are you? Ready for some soup?
famished. I can't wait for some stew. First time. Haven't seen you around here.
Yeah, you could say I'm just had an unlucky kind of days. I got entangled with these horrible people. They have led me paths I would have never tread alone.
Do you see guidance?
In a way.
Perhaps Saint Hopelina will help you. Are you devoted to her? Have you heard of her?
Absolutely. I pray to her every night.
Really?
Maybe.
Would you pray with me?
Absolutely, my brother.
Can you roll me a intelligence check to see if you know the prayer?
Oh, brother in Christ, hallelujah.
That's a 5.
Hallelujah.
Oh no!
Oh,
No, that's actually a 4. I'm
A
just
4.
gonna start like,
He's like
Great.
he's like starting to say it. Oh, Saint of Rabbit Kind. He kind of like, what do you do? Do you just stay silent or
great be the goddess.
you were
ooh,
brought
rabbit.
warmth and kindness to our table,
Kindness, warmth.
giving me a performance check or like a deception, I guess.
Deception, okay. Proficiency is deception. Where is it? Here. It's 20.
20. You kind of mutter each word that he says behind him, and once he's done, hop, skip, hop, and then he does like a little hop, and then you do that too, I guess.
I will look at him and be like, no, I'm not doing that. Anyways, have you also, any weird people came by the church? Maybe this morning, something like that? I'm sure you have been here
I mean,
for a long time
I've,
now, waiting for the
I've
food.
not read your thing before. I'm not standing here the whole morning.
Oh, really? I heard that many people came here in the early hours to get the first scoops of soup.
What are you talking about? It's stew, not gold or something.
Well, I was well. It's all right. How longer is the queue?
Oh, well, it seems like it's my turn. One big scoop,
Wonderful.
please. It gets his soup and then he turns back to you. Now, if you need a friend, my name is Robert, and I'm one of the farmers outside the city.
Robert,
Come see me, you know. We'll pray together,
Sounds-
brother.
sounds wonderful. It was great knowing you.
Kind of goes
I-
on.
I-
You
I
stand in
wish you
front.
luck on your travels.
The queue continues and you're now first. The old lady stands in front of you, ready to scoop a stew in your plate.
Hello, dear.
Hello, I hope you're hungry.
I
Here comes a
surely
chugga
am.
chugga train.
Yum yum. Anyways, I've got a friend also who was not strong enough to bring himself up here today. Would you be so kind and just give me another scoop from him?
Oh, who is it? Your friend?
Yes. So, did you hear what I said?
Yes, your friend. Tell me about them. What's wrong with them? Perhaps we can bring some medicine.
He just needs some food. We haven't been able to just find much scraps around lately. We just are wandering from side to side. He was really tired and he was not able to move this morning quite well.
I see.
He wanted to rest for a bit, but I know it would be great for him to bring him something warm and filling.
I see. You know what really helps with some unwellness?
Yes.
Some Pachylipida plant. And she puts like some herbs in the second filling. And she kind of like grinds them in there. Be sure to give that to your friend. He's gonna feel much better in seconds.
That's wonderful. Thank you very much. Just in case, so he doesn't get surprised. Does it alter the flavor on any way?
Oh
Is it
yes,
sour
it's
or
not
something
gonna
like that?
it's not gonna taste as good as the normal one, but just endure, and he's gonna feel much better.
Thank you very much. You are such a sweet lady.
You can. Oh, there's nothing.
I wish there had been such a warm, wonderful, and beautiful lady in my life like in the past.
We're hungry. Get on with it.
Oh, apologies. I will be on my way.
Do you go straight inside of the church?
Yep.
Can you do like a stealth check, maybe like a?
Oh, I'm not stealthing. I'm just barging in and being like, "Stop that wedding!"
Okay. The old lady kind of gives like a look. You go inside. You see maybe your friends talking to two individuals.
Hi guys. How's it going? Do you have the letter to the next place already?
Well, we're getting there. Wait, give it a second. Okay, so I go right. Who goes left?
I can go left.
All right.
So wait. Before we go, the
Like-
question is, do you have a nose? Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Well, they obviously have a nose. Yes. So yes.
Yes.
Can someone explain a little bit? Oh, by the way, Inti, here, I got you some stew.
I'm not hungry. Casimir was hungry. Here, Casimir, he actually got you food.
Finally.
Oh,
You see, Lysander Will is a considerate person. And he just
Yeah.
swallows the whole thing in one gulp.
Where's
Oh,
my
it's
plate,
six-
man?
You take it all. It tastes so bland, Casimir. You can choke it down, but it's like whoa.
Just like back in the lake times. They really need to give something more better tasting for the people.
See, Inti, at least someone can appreciate a nice gesture.
I just.
Anyways, what's up with the two weirdos?
One tells
Yeah.
the truth, one lies. Dink had the marvelous idea to ask them if they have a nose, because they obviously have a fucking nose. So
What?
the person who lies will say, "No, I don't have one," even though it has one, and then we know which one has the correct letter.
Great, I'm gonna go up to one of them.
No,
No.
I'm
One
gonna
of the-
grab,
No.
grab. Will?
Hey. Hands
Well,
off.
No,
Offensive stuff.
no. Me and Lysander will do this. You will stay out of this. You're already late because you were getting some fucking stew. Stand back, eat your stew, and enjoy the moment.
I bet you I will, with one question, beat you guys off.
Do not do this. We only have one question to ask.
One
Do
each.
you not trust me?
No, I don't.
Well, you
Lieutenant,
can
come on.
still go. There's enough questions for us to go around.
Yeah, it's
so
one per
okay.
person, you know? You don't get to decide on mine.
One per person. I thought it was one per
Well,
host
didn't
person.
Dink already ask a question?
No,
No.
we were just gathering
Just-
our
Yeah.
thoughts.
Just be careful, man.
I
we
look
need
at the guys. Is it one per person or one per group?
Oh,
Let's roll for it. It's one per person of your group.
Perfect.
okay.
Anyways, as if I was gonna do before you so rudely interrupted me. I was gonna help the group so much.
Oh, boom, boom.
Then again, wasn't that his question?
No, let's
Yes.
say it's the DM. Oh, you asked that to the people? They'll respond with, "You all get one question."
Did I waste my question with that? Like
Yes.
it's part of the. Huh?
We'll say so. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, Inti, if you so rudely didn't actually make me waste my question,
You're so
I could have
stupid.
already gotten. You're the one who made me
You're
ask.
so stupid.
You are the one who made me ask it, Inti. You are constantly
Silly
yourself.
little guy. Silly.
Dear God,
stupid
guys,
guy.
we have a
I
time
grew-
crunch.
Of
Okay.
course we
Grab
do.
Will and
We are
pull him
already
back.
behind the other guys. I was asking people outside, you know, Inti.
I
Oh,
grab
were you
Will and
really
pull him
doing
back.
something?
You know what?
Just-
I'm tired of this.
Well,
Shut up.
we'll get there. Give it a second. Inti, let's just ask the questions and then we're gonna be done with it.
Yeah, sure. You go
All right.
first.
Sure. Right, lady. Lovely meeting you.
Lysander, do you trust me?
Give it a second. Do you have a nose?
Which one do you ask? The poisoned one or the
The-
frightened one?
The right one, so the frightened one.
The frightened one will say, no, I don't have a nose.
Okay.
Inti?
I'll ask the left one. And like, hello there. Do you have a nose?
Yes, I do have a nose.
Now we know.
Of course I trust you, Will. Just
You just
I'm a
had
place,
to ask
man.
the guy to. God damn it, these people. If you ask the guy, what letter would the other person want us to take? We would be already out of here, by the way.
One is lying.
Of course it is. And then it's gonna always point us to the wrong letter, which take the other.
which
Come
we
on,
don't
Inti.
know. We don't know which is the lying one. Well, we do now.
Do I have
Good
do I have to
questions.
draw? Do I have to draw it for you?
No, I get it. Just let them have their moment.
I'm sorry, I'm just ticked off. Like, indeed, that was not nice. You can joke around, but you literally that was straight up annoying. Okay.
As if you're not annoying me the whole fucking damn time.
Yeah,
Only
at
showing
least-
my boundaries.
You know, at least I let you just do your thing. I think that's. I hope that was something that we could at least understand.
I don't know. I'm here for myself.
Yeah, like when you left us behind, right?
Alright, are you done yapping or what?
Hey
You know
guys,
what?
keep the peace just for now. We'll talk about it later.
You know what? I'm leaving.
Dink?
Can
Well,
I
come
actually
on.
leave the church?
Sure. Go back outside.
I want to go to the river square in the meantime.
Okay.
Oh, Will, come on.
It's just walking ahead of us.
Where though?
The river.
Why?
You didn't say it.
Tell
You didn't
us.
know it.
Yes, you
It-
did. You said the fucking goblins went to the river.
I did not.
Yes, you
No.
did.
No, I did not.
No, he
Okay,
didn't.
well, forget that I said that. Inti doesn't say anything. She just looks confused.
Think just let's ask the question. We'll catch up with him later.
All the yapping got me a little bit distracted, so remind me, please. Which one was the truth teller?
The frightened one.
No. The frightened one, the one I talked to, is the one that lies.
Poisoned. is-
Poisoned one is the good one.
Alright. I go to the poisoned one and I ask which one is the right letter. The correct letter.
They will say the one held by the other cleric.
So the frightened one is holding the correct letter, if that's what you pointed to.
That's what she
They
said.
do not respond to that question.
Alright.
Alright, I'll
I'll just grab the letter.
let's read it. Hopefully Will's already heading that way.
Okay. You open the
What does it
letter
say?
and it says this.
Here you'll find me.
Please say it out loud so we can all.
Oh, okay. Here you'll find me high and dry, yet to find me you will cry. If you were a fish, you'd be wet. Bring something to travel, not sweat.
Okay. Here you'll find me high and dry.
Mountains, maybe?
Yet to find me you will cry. Cry of exhaustion? If you were a fish, you'd be wet. Bring something to travel, not sweat. I mean, if you go somewhere cold, you won't sweat as much while traveling. So mountains makes a little bit of sense. I just don't understand the fish sentence.
Well, high and dry could also be a tree.
Well, sure, but
Is there like a waterfall where fish are?
I don't
Because that'll
know
be
really.
high. And
Is
maybe
there
a bit
such a
dry.
place nearby? No.
Is there such a place
Very
nearby?
slowly the letter. Oh! Wait a minute! What's that in the middle of the lake?
Is that a mountain?
Well, I mean,
Perhaps
there's an island in the middle of the lake.
Casimir, you
So-
went to the lake sometime, so
Yeah,
So-
I mean,
So perhaps what we need to travel is a little boat.
yes, for
Right.
sure. But
I'm not looking forward to crying.
I think we can get a boat near the lake. Can we actually get a boat near the lake?
Maybe.
DM?
No one really goes to the lake for fishing or something. They just go to the river.
Didn't Casimir go with his family?
Yes.
He could, but they don't usually do that.
Alright.
You'll have to go through the forest. You can do that, but it's impractical. It's fun.
What's the fastest way to the lake then?
Through the forest.
And how
Well,
long will it?
About an hour.
We
Well-
don't we don't know
Well-
where Will went.
Well, let's go find him.
Yeah.
We don't know. I can
We'll-
all right.
We can split up and we simply meet at the lake in about 2 hours.
Alright.
Sure, I can try something. I can have an animal around send a message to Will if they can find him.
That would be
Like
nice.
like a bird.
Like yeah, like a bird would be much easier. I do need to be outside though.
Let's go then.
Okay. And he'll you see Lysander like roll up his sleeves, go outside, sit on the ground and start strumming his lute, singing a tune as one bird approaches. Hi. Okay, little friend, I need you to send me a message to Will Burry, saying that we are going to be going to the lake in 2 hours. Was it 2 hours?
Well, 1 hour at the
In-
very least.
We're going to go to the lake in an hour. Please to either meet us there or somewhere along the way. As I cast Animal Messenger as a ritual. You want me to explain what Animal Messenger does?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It will kind of and fly off.
So, what do we do now? Do we go to the lake instantly, or do we wait a bit?
Bring something to travel.
We need a yeah. All right. What do you suggest?
Do I know any place in town that would like organize any boating trips, or do I don't know.
Probably at the river square. That's where all the boats are.
Well, in that case, to the river square.
What's
Right.
going on in the river square, however?
Uh-oh.
A fancy man is traveling all alone up there. And he's stopped by every merchant on the way. Hey, wanna buy something? But I think he's going there for a mission or something. Cause he's not stopping, I think, maybe.
Will would not stop. He's really fucking mad at the moment.
you end up at the river square where all the kind of like ports are being thrown into your face. You see little ships sailing off, docking in. People walking across with carts of fish and stuff. Are you looking for something, or just here to blow off some steam?
I just want to search for anything short and red.
Short and red.
That looks like the couples just
You look for
prowling
the
around.
kobolds. Make me a perception check.
That's 16 plus perception.
You see
18.
You see on the river a small boat with a few kobolds inside, and they're kind of like roping in one of the kobolds in the water to see, like putting them under the water. Against its will, it seems. Something's going on there, yeah.
Okay, can I go? It seemed like they got the boat from anywhere close to where they are.
There's a whole bunch of boats around, yeah. Like small little rowboats.
Mm-hmm. Is there anyone who is like renting them, something like that?
You look around and you do see some people that have some boats that you might be able to get.
Probably.
I help you, sir?
Yeah. I'm looking for just a quick ride, a boat.
Yeah, sure. You got coin?
A bit.
Where are we going?
You see those kobolds there? Could
Yeah.
you just follow them? They are my friends. We got separated and we are on a bit of a mission.
Alright, sure.
How much would it be for the boat?
It depends how long it's gonna take.
So can I pay you when we are done?
I honestly thought you were gonna go with me in a boat.
Oh. Can I not rent one boat for myself? I mean, if we go together, I just
Sure.
don't want to really take your time.
Let's say it's 10 gold pieces, and if you bring it back to me, you give me back 9 gold pieces. No, wait. I'll give you back 9.
I'm a little bit short on cash at the moment. I can offer you 7. Nothing more, nothing less.
Sure, why not? I'll give you 6 back. 6.5 back, since you don't got a
Sounds
lot
like
of
a plan.
money.
Thank you very much. I'm really thankful. So, okay,
Just-
I'm trying to just like get on the boat. I probably have never gotten on like a rowboat by myself.
You kind of like wobble left and right. Just don't try to damage it.
I'll be as careful as I can.
Give me
Um,
an acrobatics check, first of all.
Yes. That's an acrobatics plus 3. That's an 11.
11. You wobble a little bit more, but eventually do find your balance, and you kind of sit down, and you got like a little paddle to use as well.
I'll look to the paddles and be like, okay, how do these work?
You put them in the water, and then you pull.
Um,
You sure I
okay.
shouldn't come with you?
I will be alright. Don't worry. I have to deal with wars.
You kind of
Okay, I guess I'll be off.
you go off. You kind of pull yourself with this little boat, and move yourself close enough to the kobolds so they can hear you.
I mean, I didn't mean for them to be able to hear me.
Oh yeah, good. Just sneaking after them.
Just like a good distance away from them, so they could see me as any other boat.
They seem to be just kind of like going underwater, kind of like everywhere, every like 10 meters to see if they can find anything. But it seems like they're not very successful.
I'll probably just watch for the moment.
Okay. It takes a little bit of time, and eventually a little bird kind of like thing does land upon your boat. It looks a little bit more fancy than another one. Which kind of bird is it, Lysander? Is it an actual pigeon or is it something else? He's not here, so we'll say it's freaking pigeon.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt
Oh.
the other thing. It's like a little. Oh, what are bird names in English? God. Like a little jay, like a blue jay.
A blue jay, and they say the words that Lysander spoke before about going to the lake, I think.
Yeah, in an hour.
Well, you can tell Lysander to just, mind his own business.
Roku.
Nice.
Flies back. Takes like 5 minutes, Lysander, before it finds you again. And you hear the words of Wilbury to fuck off.
I see it land like with a lot of expectation in my eyes. Like, he's. Well, yeah. Of course he did.
What
All
is
right,
it?
so he's basically told me to shove off. So I guess we're getting the boat alone.
Well, let's go.
Let's just head off.
Oh, you get into the river square too. You find the same buff man with his boats. You're looking for something?
Yeah, we need a boat for the four of us.
Everyone needs a boat today.
How much?
It's such a lovely day outside, don't you? Like, of course. Nice day on the water.
It depends. Do you want me to come along or not?
I mean, we can do it ourselves.
Yeah, we're
It's-
4. We should be okay.
10 gold pieces for the boat, and I'll give you 9 back if you bring me back the boat undamaged.
That's
Alright, guys, I don't want to be super generous, but this one's on me.
that is generous, right?
Oh,
Oh,
I was gonna
I-
pay it as
I wanted
pay
to
it, but
upload it.
yeah.
how generous.
You know what, sometimes I have my moments, what can I say?
I would prefer you give me the boat back in a few days, though.
We intend to not be gone for too long.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
No worries.
Casimir is gonna start warming up his muscles.
What are you doing?
Time for rowing.
You need some help, Casimir?
Can your little arms deal with it?
I do have.
I don't know, but I can certainly try.
I have some bad news for all of you.
Mm-hmm.
The good news is that you have a boat. The bad news is if you look at the map,
I had a feeling. I was like, why did he say that? Because we can't go with the water to the.
But
What?
the lake is
We
not
can't
connected.
go to the lake. It's
to-
not connected to the river.
What?
I was actually waiting for you to realize.
Huh?
I thought there was. I thought I was just being too much
No,
of a know-it-all.
I wasn't looking at the map at the moment. But I would assume that my character is smarter than me. Or at the very least that he would know this place better than I.
I
So
was
wouldn't
just
make
in,
that kind of
character
mistake?
like
Maybe like-
Casimir. I can't say that I remember the lake being connected to the river. We need a boat, of course, but how are we gonna get it there?
We'll get a cart and some horses.
Can the guards lend us one, Casimir?
I'm sure we can get some from the station like before.
Yeah.
So we bring the boat back.
Well, one of us can wait.
I can wait.
I'll wait.
That's a very heroic thing of you.
You know what? I know I've come off a little bit sketchy sometimes, but sometimes I can really, Anyway, see you guys later.
Yeah,
Okay, who goes to get the cards from the station?
I guess the remaining three.
Yeah.
Casimir, Inti, and Lysander.
Okay, so the three of you kind of like go off. Takes a little bit of time. In the meantime, Will, you're in the boat and you see Dink alone. Is there anything that you want to do, or do you want to keep stalking the little kobolds?
If it's Dink alone, I will probably approach. Just row up to Dink and being like, "So look who has decided to appear."
Will, long time no see. How are you doing, my friend?
Quite well, quite well. I'm just, there's a little bit of space.
Ah, so the stew wasn't that good, and that's why you were angry? Is that what I'm getting at, or?
No, Indy's just so far up her own ass that she doesn't realize anything that goes around her. What's appropriate
Yeah.
and what's not.
Well, look, we eventually made it to the same place. Isn't that what being a group is all about?
No, being a group is about being a group. Not just basically bullying someone out of, helping.
Alright. Okay, listen! I mean, you did offer us too, but... I mean... Why? Were you really that hungry, or just not interested in the riddle? Like, what's the story?
What do you mean the story? I'm
What?
here. Before you guys.
Yeah. How did you pull that off, actually?
Well, if it wasn't because of Inti, I could have told you guys that I had clues about the next step of the clue, taking into account that those kobolds, pointing to the ship, seem to be quite interested in the lake. Oh, in the river.
That's pretty good, actually. So, different question. Where did you and Inti go wrong?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know, you seem to be fighting all the time, and while it brings up some weird sexual tension, it's also a little bit entertaining, but also it seems not very healthy.
It has been a little bit of a special relation. Like, I will never see Inti in that way. And I can totally tell you that I don't want to see her in any way at the moment.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
Hey, you're done with the boat?
Oh, no. I'll be needing it for a little bit longer. I'm just looking around at views, just taking the air in. I just saw my friend here.
You know where I come from. When we don't like our spouse's behavior, we smack them with a fish.
Well,
I do think that Inti would gain something from that. Thank you for the advice.
no,
We got fish back here if you wanna buy. So kind of waddles off.
Kind of feel like this is a way just to make me buy some fish, but I'll take the advice.
Listen, I can't deny a decent sales pitch, but like, don't hit her with a fish.
Anyways, Dink, are you getting on, or are you just waiting for things to happen?
Oh no, we're making sure that we are getting to the lake.
The lake?
Yes,
What have you lost in the lake?
my dignity. No, I'm kidding. I'll show him the letter. We think it is probably at the lake, and we need to get the boat to the lake, because the river doesn't go to the lake.
You will find me high and dry. You will cry. Wet brings something to trouble, not sweat.
We figured, the little island in the lake, maybe?
There's also an island in the river.
Island in the river?
I'll just point in the other direction the kobolds are. Yeah, over there. There's just like a mini kind of island.
What?
Can you see it in the town map?
I'm on the...
How now?
Oh! That's an island?
I mean, it's land. It's land.
Huh.
What can we see, Fishy? If it's not like an actual like mini island or something like that?
It is a collection of a few rocks stacked upon one another, and you see like one big nest on top as well.
Nest.
A nest with like twigs and stuff.
Is it like a big nest or?
It's a big nest, yeah.
like-
Wanna go check it out?
Well, it will be a while before they go back, alright?
We surely have some time, don't we?
We do, but we should probably get in the same boat.
Yeah,
Get
absolutely.
your gold back. Or get my
Oh.
gold back.
Sure.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, for sure. We can do that.
How do we
Wait.
do that?
D4.
D4.
Like,
Whoever
It's-
rolls highest?
yeah, whoever rolls highest.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Oh! Ah!
Okay,
Okay.
I guess I'm getting my money back.
Fucking hell.
Hi, I'm gonna go back to the guy with the boat. You see, it seems like my friend here, we meant to just buy the boat before the other got here. Would you mind giving me a refund because I have been only out there for like 10 minutes?
You don't need the boat.
Oh, not anymore. It seems like she also got a boat from you.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's no problem.
Great.
You want any fish, by the way? We got salmon, freshly caught from the river this morning.
You see, I just got some stew. I'm not quite hungry. Are you hungry, Dink?
Oh,
They're the best
I'm
in the whole realm.
I'm okay, thank you.
Maybe another day.
Maybe
I'll
after.
make sure
I'll
to come
probably
by.
be hungry after.
Your loss. You two go to the little island in the middle, or?
I guess.
Yes, but.
Oh, by the way, you
sneakily.
you are rowing. Already been out there for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
My arms are all tired.
What? You haven't even been rowing. You were just sitting there.
I had to get there somehow, and I also had to come back to you. Wouldn't you say that's quite a stretch?
We'll row together.
Okay.
I would like the other three, so Suus, Walter, and Marco. You're all gonna play 3 enormous reigers. I don't know what the English word is.
Storks.
Storks, yeah.
Sure. And one of you is sitting in the nest, and then there's like one of you is like a little baby. Figure out who the one that is.
I'll be the baby.
And then the third one is like far off somewhere in the river.
I'll be the mom.
Okay.
Be in the lake then.
Will and Dink come like approaching with like a boat to your little rock island.
Well, it seems like there's some inhabitants. Okay.
Fucking hell, they're loud.
Should we just get rid of them?
No, we're not going to kill the bear.
That's okay. They will die at some point, anyways.
No, just let's just investigate the rocks.
All right.
Excuse me, my humble birds. I would like to investigate,
Sure.
please.
Is there do you stay on the island, birds, or not?
As if
I wanna put my wing over my baby, be like,
if
No, I
Dink,
don't.
if Dink steps on, I'm okay. When the weird guy steps on, I'll look at him menacingly.
I'll be protective mom.
Well,
I'll
we
put up-
could. Sorry.
I put up my wings in a.
Oh, a third bird comes
Big
flying.
Yeah, I'm gonna call my husband. Be like,
I don't want your babies. I just want a piece of paper.
Yeah. Anyway.
Why am
Let
I talking to
me-
the bird?
I pecked
What
her
if we
feet.
throw the other, like the baby bird, into the water and make the mother go for it?
Oh my god, no!
Do you peck someone? I heard.
Yeah,
Marco?
the Dink's feet.
Oh.
Holy shit! Oh my god. Okay, we have to be quick because I'm not a huge fan of this.
Can I have you make an attack roll, Marco Bird?
Marco Bird!
No.
Okay, you don't.
So,
You're only annoying them.
Alright, can I do like an investigation to see if I can see anything?
Sure.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna
just a
start-
10.
A 10. The only thing that you find is like a little sign that's hammered into the rocks, which says Bird Island.
Oh, well.
I'm gonna start
You
like.
have to find me, you will cry. Your fish should be wet to bring something to travel, not wet. What if I start crying right now? Do you think that would help, Will?
I mean, I don't think they will give you any compassion, if you ask me.
Ugh. Well,
I
do
mean-
you have any better ideas?
Maybe if we give them a new friend. I'll take out Inti. And I'll put it next to the, like in the nest, next to the mama.
What?
You put that what?
Inti,
Inti?
my pet rock.
Oh.
At this point I probably have like like drawn like eyes and stuff on the bed on the rock.
Well, how do the birds react to that?
Mama bird like rock.
I'll start sniffing it like.
I throw my head back and do big clapping noises with my beak.
Oh god! Oh god. Oh, okay. They seem to be okay with the rock.
Okay.
Do you think
now-
it's like trading? They will give us something back now.
Hopefully, but I think as long as they are a little bit distracted, we can just look around a little bit around the nest.
All right, your
Cool.
turn.
I lick the rock.
How does it taste?
Tastes like a rock, I guess.
Okay. Okay, I want to just like really softly just walk around the nest and try to see if I can see anything inside of it other than feathers and bird.
I will say, honestly, on this island, there's nothing to find besides the birds, a little bit of moss here and there, the sign, and a bit of rocks.
And a little bit of bird poop.
Well, currently, yes.
I pick up a different rock and put it at his feet.
Oh. Oh my god.
I guess I'll have to accept the trade. I don't think I'm getting. I don't think I'm getting it back, but maybe
Look,
this is
new
a little bit
Inti.
of. Huh? New Inti. Inti the second. No,
Indeed is-
Actually, not. You know what? Fuck that. Dink.
Dink!
Dink.
Me.
We should probably
At
head
this
back into
point,
the dock.
the cart kind of arrives in the river square, and you see three individuals looking for Dink, but they cannot quite find her.
Where the fuck
Let's go back.
What the hell? I thought we
Yeah,
told her
but-
to stay on the water.
Where the fuck
Where
did
did she-
go?
Where is she? Boat salesman.
Oh, she went on the river with a friend.
Friend.
Friend?
Yeah, a blue fellow.
Oh.
She found Will? That's a start. Where on the river did you say?
Oh, right there on the bird island. And he kind of points at the island where you see Will and Dink standing on some rocks with some birds.
See
I
Dink just talking, making conversation with the bird, and Will making an epic deal.
Are they harassing a bunch of storks?
I don't know, but that's probably not the place
He
they
got my
should be.
message. We're supposed to be at the lake.
I don't know.
Do I see
Ah.
them at this point?
Sure.
Oh my god! You came in just in time. We found the most amazing clue on the bird nest, didn't we, Will?
Absolutely, Link. Absolutely.
We're not there, right?
No.
You'll have to shout it across the river.
I'll take
yes,
out a
that's what I do.
I'll
I'm
take out
sorry,
a
Link. I'm not in
piece
the
of
mood.
copper wire and I look at Dink talking, casting message. Dink, I thought we were supposed to go to the lake. What the hell are you doing there?
Wait, this is the first time anyone is using message on Dink. I don't think she realizes what's happening.
You can respond to this message.
Can you roll me just a d20?
Okay. Oh dear!
6. You kind of startled. You didn't expect that, and you fall into the river.
Oh fucking!
Oh shit!
I'll,
Dink can't
Oh my god, can
swim!
she swim?
I'll take out my gun and like just put the stock up to her so she can grab onto it.
Oh fuck! I mean,
Do you want to do a swim check or not?
I'll just try to grab the thing. Yeah, the gun.
You grab a hold onto that, and then
Cool.
get back on the island, soaking wet.
Oh my god! I heard a voice in my head, Will. It sounded like Lysander.
You will see me do it again, looking at you. It's me, Lysander. Why did you fall in the river? Is there something dangerous there or something?
D20
Holy-
again.
Into this message.
D20 again.
Get-
This time you kind of like spook again, but you kind of only like wobble before balancing back on the rock.
Like waving frantically at the shore.
Alright, I think we have to go back, Will. Are you okay with me going with us?
No, I don't think so.
I'm
Not
gonna
in
stay on the island.
What? But Will!
I'm just a
Wait.
little bit tired today.
What's the iconic icons? What the optic icons without you?
Not much, it seems.
Exactly. We need you.
It was not much even with me.
Sorry.
Inti is just so high up her horse that she doesn't even care.
Oh please, she's
If she
just
just gonna come-
praising you because she likes you.
I'm tired, Inti. Two times today, had to deal with her antics. You wanna know why I keep going up to her sometimes? Because who else is gonna do it?
Well, she has your family, and now she has the rest of us. She has magic. Oh. Look, you can sit here on the island as much as you want, but I'm gonna need my boat to get back and get these
Oh.
clues, and we'll get to do the exam. Do you remember why you want to do the exam? Because I do.
You know, I didn't even want to come on this trip from the get-go. I do have things to do outside, but they don't have to be right now.
Well, I feel like right now is going to be your best bet. Look, I've been wanting to go out of this damn town for a while. And I kept thinking, I could do it on my own, be sneaky, but then, I'll die, and then nobody fucking cares. But now, I'm registered somewhere, they know my name, they've seen my face, and then when we win these stupid exams, my name will be everywhere, because we're gonna win. But we only will with the group.
You know what? I'll do it for you in the Dink. But I'm not gonna even look at her today.
You don't have to! You can look at me, you can look at Lysander, and even at Casimir.
Sure, Dink. I'll be looking at you guys.
It's gonna be fine. Come on! And she'll reach out her hand.
And I guess we'll get on the boat.
What did you say?
I guess we get on the boat.
A little
Yeah.
later,
So-
you get back on the mainland with your boat and you reunite as a group.
Wow.
Finally, I thought I was gonna need to strip and go swimming for you.
Lysander, actually, we got the next clue, man. It's at the lake.
At the lake.
Yeah, well, yeah, we believe so.
The kobolds were on the river.
Well, we believe
Well, I mean,
that it's more than just water that we're looking for.
It's a travel as well, and
How long are we supposed? Do we even have for this test?
good question.
Good question.
Why did they put out a clue on like an hour walk from here?
I mean, we have a card now. That's what we went to get, so we'll be able to get to the lake fairly quickly. Get
Oh,
over there, get
isn't
what
it-
we need, and then head back.
Well, sorry to interrupt, but I just noticed it's my favorite group of losers. Are you looking for the clue, perhaps? It doesn't look like you've got much luck. Huh?
Fun.
Says you.
You see,
Go away.
Sir Mouse with his posse of girls. So,
Monsieur,
Don't you have something better to do, Mouse?
well, no, I have actually already finished the whole quest. It was quite easy. I just looked at the paper and I figured it out. Like 1, 2, 3, right, girls? And they all kind of like
mean-
laugh with him.
Who's
Your
a part
mom
of
is
your
in the
group?
judge. Just
I see. If you want to impress us, then why don't you tell us what your paper said?
It was the same thing as yours, I assume, about the fish and about to get wet. But I won't tell you where it is. I love to see you struggle.
Well, it
Right.
seems that you're struggling since you came so far much later to this place.
Kind of slow, man. Not gonna
What do you
lie.
mean I've already finished the whole thing? Did you know? Do you have poop in your ears, perhaps? And they all kind of like laugh.
Right.
why don't you
Miss-
just go?
So
find
so
a
how
house
was the
for me?
lake, man?
Who knows? Are we supposed to go to the lake?
Hmm.
Kind of
Why don't
smells
you-
like you got from there.
What?
Kind of smells
Yes.
like you went. You kind of smell, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I think that is your friend who took a dump in the river.
Hey man, I just like swimming.
Yeah, I don't know. Your armor is reeking a little bit. I don't know about those ladies. Like, ugh.
Oh, look at him, he's trying to defend himself. Well,
I question Mr. I don't know your name, but who's a part of your group? Is it the ladies or?
oh, well,
Are you
yes,
alone?
they're my parties. Would you like to join? There's
What?
space for a beautiful girl such as you. You'll have to take a bath, though.
I would rather take each of my toenails and fingernails off one by one than join your group.
Oh, I like a spicy girl. Well, perhaps another time.
Seriously,
Well,
man.
can
You
we
have
please
something on your
go?
face.
Oh, look at the time. It seems that it is fuck off time. I bid you adieu, Monsieur Mouse.
Oh, well, yes. Smell you later.
Go fuck yourself. Bye.
Funny
All right,
to
let's
say.
Wait, before
everybody. help
before
get this.
before that, I think this noblish man will go up to Inti. Inti, are you in some kind of mood?
I'm very, very grumpy.
It seems like this group affects you negatively. Why don't you join my group instead? Huh?
You're so funny, Mouse. You think you've swindled your mom enough with my uncle? Hmm?
This is only a suggestion. It seems like you're not quite enjoying yourself.
Funny. Why don't you go to a hostel?
I don't
Get
get
yourself some joy.
I don't get why you hang out with this poverty. You're much better than
Fine.
this, even with your eye.
Don't you dare say something about my eye.
Or what?
Maybe I can challenge you to a little duel.
A duel? Of which kind?
I don't know, me throwing you into the river.
He kind of like smiles. Maybe a persuasion check.
Can I give her guidance?
You can, but it's pretty open.
I mean, I have a +6, so
Oh, you're cool in that. Okay.
that's a 12.
12? He's gonna look. Well, perhaps if you finish the exam, I'll accept your challenge if you even can finish it. I wouldn't want to win against a girl that doesn't seem as quite prestigious. But yes, I shall push you in the river if you finish the exam. How about
Oh,
that?
whatever you say, Mouse.
And so be it! Now, smell you later. Bye.
Smell you later.
Somebody help me put this boat up on the cart.
Yeah.
Let me help you, Casimir.
Thank you.
I'll help as
So,
well, if needed.
You are taking the boat to the lake?
Correct.
I mean, we think the clue lies there, so I think the lake is our best bet. I'm assuming Dink already told you everything.
I'm not even looking at you.
Yup, and I showed him the piece of paper.
What do you
Alright.
want, Will?
Let's go!
Let's go,
Let's
I guess.
go.
I really want this to be over.
All of you head over to the lakeside, which is the other side of town, quite far away. But you've got a cart, a horse, and a boat. Some of which ride the boat, perhaps. Some of which try to avoid each other as far away as they can, possibly. Probably, maybe even walking. Who knows? But it's a bit longer than an hour because you're going with a horse and cart through forests. So it takes a bit longer. It's like afternoon. The sun still shines. It's a bit chilly here, but with clothes enough to keep you warm. You reach the shores of the lakeside and you see all the long grass, I don't know what they're called, like that sticks from the edge of the lakeside.
Reeds.
The reeds, yes. You see the little island in the middle, which seems like has a person on it. You can kind of like see some movement at the very least. Besides that, besides that, you look around, you see a whole bunch of trees.
Looks promising already.
That's for sure. I don't understand how pretty McFuckboy got here so quick.
I'm pretty sure he didn't.
That's a good point, actually.
No way. Yeah.
Were you too good at rowing? Cause I'm not the greatest.
Dink was actually fantastic at it. I think you
Yes,
should
but
do it
I
again.
am tired.
Oh, No, it can be, but you're so
But-
strong, Dink.
My very good friend Casimir did such great stretch exercise. You can do this, right? And she'll like pat you on the back.
I don't know if I like your guidance on cheering, but yes, I've got this.
Do you need
Oh,
some
so
help?
fine.
I can help if you want, like me. Or if you'd like.
Well, I believe it's best if one person uses both oars, so it's not out of sync.
I will. I'll help you a little then, and I'll cast enhance ability.
Oh,
For
no need. Play me a little ditty.
all right. Oh, wait. I'll think of something quick. Just start. I'll think of something along the way.
Yeah, row your boat, row your boat. You know, they never really. I tried to be a singer once, but they really did not like my singing voice.
What? Who? I think
That
you
is
have a great singing voice.
They tried to make me do all of these weird speech exercises, like she self by the seashore.
Yeah. Which you're
And
nailing, by the way. Good job.
And for some reason, it was not good enough.
Well, if you had applied at my theater, I would have hired you on the spot.
That's great to hear, Lysander.
Of course, if you just
might be-
practice, and that's the most important. I'll play you some nice tunes.
Maybe you two can start a singing duo, huh?
What, you could actually even apply now to the theater, Casimir. I'm sure Lysander would love to just teach you the ropes.
Well, sure, I wouldn't
Well,
mind.
I am quite dedicated to this current job, but if, well, we'll see if I
Hey.
have the time.
If we're
I
going to
don't
be
know what
traveling
happened, Bobby.
together, we have plenty of time along the way near the campfire. I can teach you some tunes.
True. This is quite exciting, actually.
Hey, it's something to keep my mind occupied. So if you want, of course.
For now, I will continue ahead as you all use the boat to get over the lake towards the little island, I assume.
Yeah.
And once there, you find, which is it's a big island. It's made out of rocks, got some grass on it. But you do see the movement which draws your attention. And you find the map on the bottom, which is like some kind of picnic spot on the tippy top, highest point of this island. You dock the boat into the side, into the sandbank, and then you see a hooded figure standing on top of the little, I would say, like boulder. You're gonna have to climb about like 10 feet or something. It's not that impressive, but it's some effort.
How picturesque.
Come on up! Come on up!
Okay.
All right.
Anyone need the boost? And she'll hold out like her hands. Oh, how do I say? Like, you know how you clasp your hands together so that someone can put their foot on it, you know?
Yeah. Fingers
Yes.
knitted together.
I'll take the help. Thanks, Dink.
Okay, hop.
Whoop,
Thanks, Dink.
you're up there.
3, 2, 1, hop.
Whoop.
Yay!
Casimir?
I'll do it for Dink.
Oh,
My strength is 8, by the way. Oh, for me? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, very generous, Casimir. Thank you very much.
you go up.
Hop.
Whoop.
1, 2, 3.
Inti,
What?
you are last.
I'll just go by myself.
Can I have you make a check?
What
And
kind
I
of
was.
check?
An athletics or an acrobatics?
I'll
was-
stay around and help her as well. By the way.
Yeah, I was boosting Dink, or Am I confused?
Dink is up. Everyone's up besides you, Casimir, and Inti.
Oh, if Casimir is still there, then I'll
You'll hop
Hop
up.
on up.
have him boost
Okay.
me up.
You hop up, whoop, and then Casimir, if you could do the check instead, then. Unless someone
Yeah.
kind of like helps you up.
I'll
I mean,
help.
I'll help
Yeah.
you up. Casimir,
We
you
can help.
all get on top. If you would move your character on the rock, please.
Top the cat.
On the rock.
On the rock. Do you see the rock, right? The map?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find myself. Oh, there I am. Okay.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's. Oh,
There's a little map this time.
Oh, there's a little map. Wait.
he has a little map.
Did we
Let me
come in
just-
from here or from here or?
We'll say that you come from the top left, from here maybe. Since,
Oh,
since
wait.
here's like grass and stuff, and trees and
Yeah.
rubbish. And as you get up, you see a little picnic place. There's a few crates, a few barrels, but more importantly is the person who is old and frail, a beard long and white, dressed in a long black robe with a hood that has bunny ears on the side.
Oh,
He gives off like a wise, but also kind of like a goofy vibe. Welcome to my picnic spot. How do you like it? I'm sure.
So
Right.
much food.
Oh yes,
very romantic.
I'm sure you are all just waiting to just get an autograph from me. Yes, it's me, Gondal Loop, the famous. Not all at once. Come
Would I
on, come
know
on.
him from being in the city?
Make me a history check.
That's not good. uh, 10 in total.
10. All you know is that he's got a bad reputation.
Yes, your reputation precedes you, of course.
Don't flatter me too much. Come on in. Don't be afraid. Your last challenge is quite easy.
Do tell.
Well, you see, we're having a picnic.
All right.
That's it. Except, you must gather all the foods and drinks. And you may not cheat. You may not take that from the cart, too. That's the food that I brought. And you look inside the cart and you see a whole bunch of fruits. Just like a whole, like, catalog of exotic fruits, even bananas, pineapples, mangoes.
Ah,
I should
Why
have
did
bought
you
the
bring-
damn fish.
why did you bring all of this picnic food if you're not going to use it?
Well, we're going to use it, but your challenge is to find food yourself. You must,
On the island?
after all, survive in the wild for yourself. You may use the island, you may use the waters, you may go across the island. The only thing that you may not do is buy food from town.
What do you guys want to do? I haven't fished much in my life, but I can try.
Don't
do you mean?
worry, I have a plan.
Oh.
And Casimir is gonna start going back towards the water. And
What?
he's gonna use lightning lure to just shock the water a bunch of times.
Okay, well, I'll let you roll a D100 in the owlbear. And if it's above 80, you get a couple of fish. If it's above 70, you'll get one fish. Just pure luck.
Come on,
Oh!
lady!
Oh! you kind of slash your lightning, creating like a little bit of a disco, and you see floating upwards some maybe a bit burned fish a little bit.
Holy shit, Casimir, that was awesome.
Damn, Casimir.
Yeah, check it out. And I start climbing up with some of the fish like stuck between my teeth.
Well done, Casimir.
Very impressive, young friend.
How much do
Roasted
you
and ready.
need?
Say again.
How much do you need?
Well, I was hoping everyone would contribute.
Well,
All right.
There's 4 left.
I gave him a compliment earlier. I think this really contributed to his.
Oh, no. There's no cheating. You'll have to be
Okay,
creative.
Fine. E.T., come on, we're gonna find some food on this lovely island.
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah.
Can I see any like plants or stuff around that seem to pique my interest?
Make me a nature check.
Can I give him guidance?
Sure.
I'll strum my lute and tap you on the shoulder. This should help you a little bit with this earthly tune.
That was an extra D4?
Yes.
And then, ooh,
23. That's pretty good.
That is pretty cool.
Can you
survival,
also roll me a D100?
yes.
And if it's above 50, you'll get actual food. If it's above 90, you'll get food and herbs. If it's below 50, you get mushrooms. 84.
Hey!
Oh my
4.
With the help of Lysander's voice and tunes, you find scattered around the island some wild carrots and such.
Thank you, Lysander. I'll pat him in the back.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh.
Now. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt your roleplay here, but I said if you rolled less than 50, you get mushrooms. You also find mushrooms, yet which kind they are a question still. Yet you
I
have
don't know them
carrots.
well. Do you want me to see what kind of mushrooms they are? Will?
Sure, go for it. I wouldn't say that I'm quite knowledgeable about this.
Well, me neither. But I've been around the lakeshore previously, so maybe they come up. Maybe I'll recognize them,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll take them out of his hand and start looking them over.
Okay. You may roll me any check you want while I assume Will is grabbing some carrots out of the ground.
I'll do nature. Makes most sense, I think. $12.
12?
12.
Roll 2. They could either be very common mushrooms, or they could be like the poisonous kind. Yet,
Oh, that doesn't help.
Well-
but with poison, I mean you'll be like on the toilet for like a few hours at most. That's the worst that could happen. Unless you're allergic, of course, then you'll die. But you know, who's allergic to mushrooms? No one, right?
Are you allergic to mushrooms, old man?
Me? No. I love mushrooms.
Oh, you'll love these then. They smell great.
come, bring them over. You found us pretty easily, huh?
It's well, I mean, Will did most of the work. I just looked at them to make sure we weren't poisoning you.
By the way, old man, would you perhaps know if any other team has gone by at this point?
A few teams, yes.
Big man, lots of women.
Oh, yes.
Pompous.
He did come here yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yes. I have been here for quite a while.
Look at them.
Do you need any more food? We can.
Well, there's still 2 people we're waiting for, but don't hold back if you're hungry, by all means. And we'll kind of go in a slide to the next scene where we see Dink and Inti. Maybe separated from the rest, or where are you guys?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
Within
like a
guidance range?
Maybe like a little bit of a private part of the island where you won't be interrupted by the rest.
So what are you thinking, Inti? What you want to look for?
I hope there would be like some wild fruits nearby, but
Yes, exactly.
can I do a nature check?
Sure.
please? That's a 14.
14.
Ooh.
You do find some sweet berries in some of the bushes, but then, as you walk over to them, you're like, "Oh wow, I've found them so easily." You notice something within the tree. An animal.
What,
And it
what
gives
kind of
you
animal?
that kind of hair standing up feeling, you know? That chicken feeling. I don't know what it's called in English.
Yeah,
Chicken
chicken
skin.
skin.
Goosebumps. Goosebumps as well.
Oh, that's a bit too intense.
I was like, we're gonna fight this thing? Wow.
Hold on. Let me get something lower.
Get in the mood.
There.
A little less screaming, you're going to die.
Your eyes lock eyes with something in the tree, something big, something cat-like. It has spots. It has a mane.
Oh no.
This
Oh.
is a panther-sized creature. Its tail is long and its whole body and had combined this pretty tall. The colors are from brown to black with spots on them, and the mane is pretty large, like a lion almost.
I'll be back in a second, sorry.
Welcome back.
Holy shit.
Inti, you come from a country far from the south, and you recognize this as a maned panthern. These are exotic cats. They're at the top of the food chain.
Think
Mhm.
this is like like we have those cats on the street.
Right.
The cute ones.
They're nice. Yeah. Is this pet? Is this right?
No, this one is like the opposite of the pet. It like eats anything and everything.
Oh, so berries? Do you do you have the berries in your hand?
No, I think we're just looking at them right now.
Okay. Well,
Um,
I'll just grab one of the berries and I'll just go swing it in front of its face and throw it behind him so maybe he goes or turns around.
The cat will claw at your hand as you throw it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's far away, so it doesn't reach you, but it seems ready to go into the defense if you make any strange movement.
Oh, okay. Listen. Wait, you know these cats? Do you know like what? Do we play dead? Do we? I'm really good at playing dead, believe it or not.
but okay. The only thing that I know is that I can use light as prey to lure them. So what if I just, where is it? I put like a scorching ray
Oh yeah.
or a little firebolt somewhere, and then maybe gets distracted.
Like away from us, you mean?
Yeah.
Right. Try it.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're in for a fight.
Alright, I'm just gonna.
And she'll pull out her. Oh no sudden movements. Okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
no, don't. I'm just gonna like very carefully turn my hand and cast firebolt like all the way behind the cat.
Okay, can you make me an intimidation check?
Oh. Yes, I can. Give me one sec. That's 17.
17. With the fire, the cat kind of screeches like a cougar and kind of jumps from the tree down on the ground. It seems like it does not like the fire that you shot. It kind of at you.
Think I don't really know what I'm doing here.
All right.
Do you have like a bird or something that could feed it?
A bird? Do you think I just carry birds in my pockets?
I don't know, like something like that, like fish,
Oh, do you
bird, anything edible.
fucking should have bought the fucking fish? Listen. Maybe I could just talk to them like I talk to people, you know? She'll make one step in front of Inti and go like, listen, it's okay. We just want to take some berries, and you can go the other way. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. She just started rambling at the fucking cat.
Can you make me an animal handling check?
Oh fuck me. That is a 12.
The cat will do the roar. It doesn't seem to work.
Okay.
It seems to like kind of like stalk now. Like it sneaks very carefully, ready to pounce.
Okay, is it like killing time now, you think, or?
I think we should look somewhere else. Why?
Yeah, but
why
okay,
don't you-
step backwards.
Step behind me. I'm casting blur on myself.
Oh, okay.
And keeping Dink very close.
Is that multiple of you?
So what blur does is my whole body becomes blurred, so any creature has like disadvantage on an attack roll against me.
Okay. It will pounce you, Inti, with a disadvantage. That's a 6 plus. Probably not enough. It kind of jumps and grabs one of the blurs and kind of seems to not realize it's doesn't know what's going on. It's gone, this blur. Suddenly, it stands next to you. What do you do?
It attacked Inti.
It pounds towards Inti.
Yeah, but Dink is like right behind me. Like I'm keeping her hidden behind me.
Alright, the thing attacked Inti, so she will try to hit it with a short sword. No, I'm gonna try and bonk it on the nose.
Okay. Ooh, that definitely hits. Are you gonna go for like damage, or are you gonna go for like to kind
No,
of scare
I'm
it
gonna
off?
try to scare it off. Bonk it on the nose and be like, get the fuck out of here, please.
I'll let you do an additional intimidation check.
Alright. Okay.
4. The cat does go back a few feet, maybe like 10 feet.
7 in total.
It kind of like goes to continue to circle around you. Anything that you want to do, Inti?
Have you considered?
If I know this cat, do I know that it can be like you know, you have those snakes and you have like these guys who have like a flute and you can calm the snake. Does my pan flute work?
There is elites who have tamed these creatures, but they're very rare.
Well, I think we're a bit in a pickle here. I'm gonna.
Have you tried?
No, Dink. I'm gonna try something stupid. Okay.
Okay, I love stupid.
I'm gonna try and play the tune that they usually use to calm these creatures down, but I don't know if it works.
Alright, I'll just keep my short sword ready.
Okay, make me a performance check then.
Go on, DD.
6.
Do you sing the lullaby or the melody?
It was like the. I don't have my pamphlet with me.
Maybe in the moment you can't really like whistle in the moment from the stress.
You hear like from the pamphlet like.
All right.
I swear I used to be good at this. I think it's the nerves.
And then all of a sudden, it pounces once more.
I still have blur though.
I wanna. Can I react and use my sword to like?
It first gotta roll.
Yeah,
like
I'm
this
gonna let it
attempted.
roll first. That's only a 3, so it gets the second blur, and then kind of like is startled again from not having to have pounced you. What do you do, Dink?
All right. You know what? I'm kind of tired of this. I just gotta grab my sword and try to stab it because I'm done.
Okay, let's see if you hit. Natural
Fuck
1.
me.
Okay, so here's what happens, right? As you try and kind of want to slash across this panther, suddenly it's just purring against your leg. You're like, oh. It's just like against you now.
Against Dink?
Against Dink, yes.
Holy shit! It's attacking me.
No, Dink, this is great. I don't know what the fuck you did, but it calmed it down.
And with your arm, you're like ready to strike, but you just can't.
It's too cute. What do I do now?
I think it likes you.
I'll let it sniff my hand.
It will kind of like waddle between your legs, like a zigzag between them all, like cats do.
Uh-huh.
And then they will walk towards the rest of the group.
Do we get the berries or?
Yeah, let's get the berries, Dink, and let's rush back. What the
Ah,
fuck
you
is
found
happening?
more meat.
Ah, you found Misty. Good. Well, we can't eat Misty after all. She's my friend. And
Yeah,
they kind of
friends.
like, they kind
Of
of like.
course.
It seems like Misty is the old man's pet.
Glad to see
Yep.
you made a new friend, Dink.
Sir, where did you get this pet from? This is from my home.
Oh, well, that's a fun thing you ask. I have got this, I believe, from your uncle. When he was a little small, little Misty. Isn't he cute?
Ah, I see. It is an obsession of cats of some sorts. Didn't know he brought one.
Oh, well, yes, he's brought a lot of them.
What? Where are the others?
Let's all sit down and perhaps take in this moment. I see you brought some sweet berries.
Yeah, we did.
He kind of sits down and he will explain to you that your uncle has came here not alone, but he has introduced a whole bunch of exotic species like this cat in order to try and save them from going extinct. And they've kind of taken over the local ecosystem. Especially the
Oh.
cat.
Hell yeah. I never knew my uncle was actually such a caring man for animals. I thought it was only concerning the cats.
Well, there's much you don't know yet.
I suppose so.
You've all finished the second chapter of the exam. You may enjoy your feast. I hope it tastes well. Do you drink wine?
Hell yes.
Good,
On my way.
Right now.
because I have jars filled with them.
Pour it up.
Kind of
I'd say the host drinks first.
smart
and
man.
please enjoy.
Smart man. Kind of pours everyone a drink, but he does drink from the jar that he poured himself, and he tastes it. Delicious. Sorry, I got caught. Some cough.
That's quite strong then, maybe. I'm good with wine for now. I'll eat some of the carrots.
Yes, well, let's enjoy this moment. You have a battle to get to. Are you nervous?
Alright, do you know what we're going to battle?
You're going to find a person of the jury.
No fucking way.
Yes, yes.
Does it
All
Any
against that.
indication who of the jury
like
we're
to
gonna
the
fight?
death?
Well, yesterday it was Valerie, but I think she's not coming today. You're the first to come by. This day.
I just look at Will. High five.
High five back.
I like this group. Have you gotten a name?
It's actually a really good name.
Oh yes.
Optical icons.
Optical icons. I see. I'm sure there's a big reason for that, but I'm not gonna be too nosy. It's a pleasure to meet all of you.
Likewise.
However, I sense there is something negative in these things.
What things?
Some bad energy.
Oh well, you know, bit of growing pains.
I don't like to brag, but it's usually me.
Perhaps, as a group, you'll endure hard challenges. You'll need to be able to trust each other.
And who are you referring to, old man?
All of you, I'm sorry.
Well, I have trained several people in the past. I'm sure I can give these people some amount of pointers.
Good, good.
Plus, we all have a goal in mind that we need accomplished. So, for the time being, we'll work together as well as any group.
All right, good.
Let's say that someone was to just decide not to continue. Would the team be able to just complete the thing and just be able to go outside?
Well, everyone's able to go outside. The difference with the exam and finishing it is that the council will fund you with gear, a cart and horses, supplies. Maybe if you're lucky, even some magic.
So if someone was to drop from the team, would they still be able to achieve that?
Well, not the council part, I think. But yes, you can go. We're not stopping you. There's worse things that will be stopping you out there.
So a team would be disqualified if someone was not to continue.
Not necessarily.
What are you getting at here, Will? Come on.
Are you thinking of
Somewhere,
stopping?
You're seeking for an apology of me, aren't you not? Well, look at me at least. Alright, I'll do this without you looking or saying anything to me. Yes, I am sorry, I shouldn't have stopped you. I thought you were doing different things while getting the stew. I should have thought more of you.
Like you care.
I do care.
Yeah, surely. I don't
I
think you
want
have
you in the
ever.
group. I think you make a great addition. Your knowledge, your way of going about things, your uncanny way of always knowing what to do, it does help.
I don't think you have ever cared for anyone in your life. You're so high up your mighty horse, you just don't see farther away than your own nose.
That's what you think.
Have you ever considered what I wanted? Have you ever thought about why I do what I do?
Why don't
It's
you?
your
No,
family legacy, no?
you just had to. Oh, we are gonna go out and do this thing. We are gonna go into superior education. Do you wanna know why I did not follow you?
Well,
Because I have my own life with my own decisions, but you never seem to care. I've continued to be by your side all these years because we basically grew together, and I thought of you as someone important. But you're just so entitled, so far up your own ass. You don't seem to even just realize that.
I don't necessarily agree with what you're saying, but I do see where you're coming from. And while I do think I've acted poorly, I think I've acted it from a place of, let's say, regret for you not being able to come with me on the journey of higher education. It was quite difficult without you, and I'm sorry for reacting that towards you. I'll really try to be better.
It
You have my
happened.
word.
It has happened twice today now. Twice in a single day. Am I supposed to just trust you?
You
To just
don't. I'm
follow
not.
blindly as all these years?
I'm not saying you can trust me. I'm saying that you can know that I won't do it again, and I'll keep my mouth shut from now on.
I don't want you
I'm
to
not.
shut up. I just want you to be able to joke around as well as realizing of the capabilities of each other, because I have never stopped you from doing anything that you wanted, needed, or just wanted to do. I will make fun of you every step of the way, but I will not stop you.
May I share a little story
Of course.
about
Anna.
myself? About 40 years ago, during the coup of 373, when everything was still fine, I had a lovely wife, and her name was Samantha. And she was the most beautiful maiden I have ever laid my eyes upon. But we were very different. I was religious kind, working for the church, and she was part of the military of the town. Whilst we had our differences, most of the time we could agree upon things. Yet, during the coup, which you may not be aware of, I chose to do something cowardly. Instead of stay and heal those that it needed, I had fled the town with the sick and the elderly and the children. Something Samantha has cursed me with to her grave. And after so many years being called the cowardly by everyone in town, I don't regret my choice. And I still love Samantha.
Is Samantha still with us?
No,
I'm sorry to hear that.
You must miss her greatly.
and this moment he is very different than mine, yet at some point, one of you is gonna die. And you're gonna regret bickering over nonsense like this. Because it doesn't make any sense in the big world that we're living in. In the end, it's what you make from it. If you choose to stop, I don't see you as a coward. I never will. But you'll have to do it with the right reasons.
I'll leave the choice up to you, Will. I've spoken from my heart for the first time in a long while, and as I said before, I am sorry.
Perhaps you two should talk in private. Would that be better?
No need. I just need a little bit of time.
Would you like Misty to accompany you?
Misty seems to be a good girl, but I'll be alright.
Misty's a boy.
Oh. Apologies.
No
Misty
worries.
seems to
You
be,
wouldn't be able to tell, right, Misty? Meow. Boy. Now, is there any other small things that we can lay on the table? Any annoyances from anyone?
Now that we are at it, Lysander, you really need to take a bath.
Very funny. Wow.
I'll simply say that taking care of the people of the town is not a sign of cowardice. Many people lost something during that coup. And having someone there to at least preserve the people who could not defend themselves is more than anyone could ask.
I appreciate that. You've got a good soul in that lizard skin of yours.
Well, I try to dedicate myself to the faith after all.
I thought you dedicated yourself to your job.
Well, I worship Nohona, who is a goddess of justice.
Oh,
So it all goes hand in hand.
I see.
Guys,
Well,
let's
I
just...
do still think you should get a hobby.
I like drinking and eating, and he starts munching more of the food.
Those are basic needs, not hobbies.
Lysander will put his arm around his shoulder. Look, we have a very promising music career waiting for us. So how about you stop being a little kleptomaniac? How about that?
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm still making Will's outfit, so he fucking knows me.
What do you mean by that?
I have
Should I just-
ambitions.
Should I just pay for your crimes? Because
I'm saying at least I have hobbies and ambitions, and I'm not as bad as you all think I am.
We're not saying you're bad. Just what other
I
kinds
am-
of hobbies do
Wait,
you have
are we not-
besides stealing?
I make clothes.
Those do look cute. That's true.
That
Can you
is
make-
a good hobby.
Can you make some for me?
Maybe if you stop calling me kleptomaniac.
Are you a kleptomaniac?
That is besides the point.
Sure.
Alright, but Will goes first.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, he's better looking to me than me anyway, so it makes sense.
Well, at least you accept it.
What?
Yeah, you know.
No, come on, Lysander.
Hey, it's
You have to think more highly of yourself. I know that I'm a wonderful, just like a marvelous thing to look at, but you're right yourself, I guess.
Well,
I'm sure your very real wife will agree.
All right.
yeah.
You guys
Bet she
enjoy your picnic. I shall notify the council. Take the time to rest. You'll be fighting someone. I hope the
Can
best
you
of
tell
luck.
us who
I
from
s-
the council?
I don't know in advance. I'm gonna guess it's. I'm gonna guess it's the captain of the guard.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Lysander will turn to Casimir. So how do we fuck him up? What are his secrets?
That is a highly dishonorable question. But Fishy, what do I know?
Let's see. Percival
hates
Perot. His nickname is No Eyes. That's what you know. He can fight whilst not even looking. That's what the rumors say.
So I haven't actually been on a mission together with him.
No.
So,
Well,
do-
he usually goes on missions far more of a higher grade than me, but from rumors, he could take people on without even looking. Some sort of sensing or using shadows, darkness, or simply being highly in tune with his environments. I'm not sure.
oh yeah, that doesn't sound dangerous at all.
Well, there's more of us than there is of him. Even the strongest will have to struggle against the whole group.
Cool. I mean, do we want to make a plan? Like, I can support you fairly well, but in close combat, I am next to the useless. I've got like a sword.
Why don't you stay in the back a little bit with Inti? Because Inti does like the distance things. Pew pew.
Yeah, he didn't feel much of my shocking grasp either, and he didn't seem very affected by my message to him in his head.
Yeah.
That was Gerard, right?
Yeah.
That was Gerard, yes.
I mean,
No, excuse me.
I'll keep you guys alive. Just if I go down, I don't know, Casimir, can you pick me up from the distance?
I sure can.
Do you think we should get maybe some healing thing, like a potion, before we go in there?
I don't know. Can we?
Hey, where is he going?
I'm going to warn the council that you're here.
Can
Oh,
we
wait,
buy
we
some
wait
stuff
for
in
them
town?
here?
You wait for them here. I'm assuming they'll be here tomorrow morning.
Oh, well,
Okay.
then we can go into town and get some potions and then come back and take a nap.
No, you should rest here.
No, but do you have potions?
Potions? No.
How the hell am I?
Well, this is a test of survival after all, so I guess just think of this as
Yes.
having to think on your toes even when you have little resources.
Yes, and this is your fighting environment, so use it to your benefit, I assume. Good luck.
How he seems like a clever man. Can we? I don't think we can trick him too easily.
Wait, the wizard guy?
No, the Gerard.
Oh. I'll give you. Oh, they're here on the far 5. These are your 5 options. It's probably not gonna be Valerie because she was doing it yesterday. It's also kind of funny that yesterday her son came. It's gonna be one
And
of
he
these
passed.
4.
Weird.
What if it's your uncle?
I,
Inti.
I have no clue if my uncle is even good at fighting. I've never fought him.
I mean,
Well, if he's got animals, then perhaps he's got more wild little surprises.
Yeah, he might have.
What would I know about Gerard?
Gerard is a mysterious man. He
Yeah.
is. Wait, let me see if I actually have stats.
Like, would I have seen him fight before? Like,
No, you've never seen him fight. He's known as Grand-Père. Rumor has that he can open any lock in a second. That's all you know.
I think it's not gonna be him because if he doesn't have the stats, I think we're on the clear with that one.
Do you,
I wouldn't be
do
too
you
sure about that.
where do you know him from, Dink?
well, uh, he is one of few people who was kind to me.
What type of kind, Dink?
The type of kind that gives you jobs for money.
What
Right,
type
so-
of jobs, Dink?
Suspicious money, if you ask me.
It's very real money.
Is it legally obtained money?
Well, yeah, it's like grandpa. He just gives me money. Like that's pretty legal.
Sure. What do you give Grandpa though?
So it's nothing crazy illegal.
Just slightly illegal. I can work with
Yeah,
slightly
I am
illegal.
actually. You know what? I'm really surprised that he was in this council. I'm surprised he goes outside. I've never seen him outside.
Well, he does surely seem to have some influence inside of the city.
I am not fond of that.
Well,
What do
it
you
seemed like
guys-
the mayor was.
What
I mean,
do
if
you
it's
guys
the-
know about this coup?
Well, I was alive back then.
Really? Were you like a part of it?
Well, no, I mean part of it is I was quite small, so my dad wouldn't actually let me participate. I was a messenger boy for the resistance, and if anyone asked you, I didn't give you that information. It's a long time ago. People rose up against the established order. It didn't go well.
Yeah.
Not a fun thing to remember, honestly.
No.
What about you guys, Emil? You seem to know about this.
Like I told the old man, many people lost something to that coup.
Oh,
You can say that, yeah.
And like I said before that, my parents are not around anymore.
I was afraid you were implying that. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
People go crazy sometimes when they think that. Well, I don't know what they were thinking. All I know is that order was not kept properly, and this is only more reason why it needs to be kept.
yeah, because
Fully.
it's like guards against guards, something like that, right?
No, it was mainly the guards protecting the mayor and ensuring that the people who were trying to do the coup did not succeed in usurping power.
Pretty much. Look, I was young back then, but I fully believed in what we were doing was right, even though there was some messed up stuff going on in the name of, well, liberty. Like the
Are you
whole reason
telling-
is that they wanted to go outside of the area, like we are doing right now. Only,
So why wouldn't they let them back then?
well, they probably have a good reason for it, because it was a good enough reason to fully put down that coup violently. it's a cautionary tale. Like, there must be a reason why they don't want us to go outside of town. Which is why if we go outside of town, we need to be on our best behavior, looking out.
It is dangerous. It is not only dangerous, but it is tempting for many people. And we do not want ordinary people to wander into danger and risk their lives, or worse, come back as something tainted.
Exactly. I mean, the only reason I let my wife out of the city was with a heavily armed guard and an escort.
Is that what happened to her?
What are you implying?
Is that the tragedy?
Yes.
Really?
Me and my wife, Maria, is what she was called. We had a theater in town, and we were happy. Everything was going well. We had so much attention that we needed more people to perform. We couldn't find anyone in town, so we figured we might find some talents outside of town, get some more people in, maybe build a family. But I never heard back from her again.
Jeez.
I'm sorry to hear.
So sorry to hear that.
I'll put my hand on your shoulder.
It's. I mean, when I said I lied inside is, I don't want to write a story. I want to know what happened to her.
Of course.
I haven't slept well in forever. And I need some peace, otherwise I don't know what I'll do.
There
If
is
you-
there is always a chance that what you find does not is not a pretty sight.
Oh, unfortunately, I think I already know that question.
If you don't mind me asking, how long ago did she leave?
Not too long ago in the grand scheme of things. It must have been maybe a year ago.
Wow.
That's why I went working for the church. I needed time alone, time with my thoughts, and the theater was. They tried to be helpful, but it's all the joy there. It just felt wrong. So I secluded myself, and now I'm trying to get out of it. That's why I went with the guards over to you guys. That's why I need this stuff to work.
I'm proud of you for making that step, Bison.
Alright, it was gonna come out eventually. I don't like talking about her. But it's it's alright, just now you know.
I will say that whilst you all talk, eventually the night falls and the stars fill up the sky brightly. They look odd. Just little light bulbs in the sky. Some of you might sleep, some of you might sleep with worries. Some of you might not sleep. But you'll for sure get a short rest if you want one.
I would probably be looking up. I probably would not be sleeping.
Yeah, I have not spent any resources. Bleh, any resources.
No, me neither.
Okay. The next day, at the first light, I guess some of you would wake up at some point. And a
I bring out
small-
I bring out my military whistle to make sure that they get up very early in the morning.
A motherfucker!
What's wrong?
Stretching and exercises to get you warmed up. We have a person to fight after all.
5 more minutes.
As you see Lysander wipe away some of the tears. Will, come on, get up.
And as you all kind of get ready, a small boat, a rowing boat just like yours, is approaching from the lake. With some individual on it, just one.
Fucking hell, I don't know what to do this.
Right, people get ready.
Okay, well, if they're coming from where we were coming from, then, you know,
Coming from here.
from there.
Right.
Yeah. I'll,
Is there anything interesting in any of these, among these food thingies and barrels, by the way?
What do you mean interesting? Like,
I don't, like, I'm just imagining something like, could I stack the barrels like a little all cover or something along those lines?
yeah, you can. It's a little late for that now. But we'll say that you do. As you kind of like hurry up and build like a little barrier of boxes, and the boat arrives on shore. You hear the clinking of metal boots strapped on the ground in the sand. And then the footsteps come closer. They climb over the small cliffside. And then you see Morticia Blanche, the mayor of the town.
He's big!
oh my god, she's huge!
Mommy.
Huge!
And she will just... She doesn't smile or anything, she just watches you all.
I take it you are here for the final test.
Yes. Percival was supposed to come, but something came in between. Your little friend escaped jail.
Jerome.
What?
Yes.
Farmer?
So I'll be taking your exam instead. I hope you have rested well.
Fucking farmer guy.
I'm sure we can talk about it, Miss Maker. We don't have to fight for this.
Do you wish to forfeit?
Oh, absolutely not.
Bring it on, lady.
I just don't want to
Any-
mess up such a beautiful face.
Don't hold back. I will
Oh,
do
dear.
this next session. Hey.
Hey,
Oh mon dieu.
Ah, mon dieu.
Sacre bleu!
Sacre bleu.
Damn it!
Sacre coeur.
Sacre coeur, yeah.
Yes. That too?
Salty liqueur.
Oh.
Salty liquor?
That was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you guys liked.
That was great.
Yeah.
Nice.
Got very spicy in the middle.
Favorite moment was still
Very spicy.
the Bird Island one for some reason.
Oh yeah!
I would have very much liked if one of them just fell in a bunch of shit. Like
Yeah, no,
slips.
in the
Like,
water. It's basically same.
Sure.
Okay, but I will be ending the stream because it's quite late. Next stream will be tomorrow. I'll be playing Don't Starve with Mooney.
Ooh.
Go watch that.
Hey,
And then
You better watch that.
Friday. What am I doing Friday? Is it Minecraft Friday?
Yes.
Minecraft
It's
Friday.
Minecraft every day.
Everyday Minecraft.
And then Sunday we got the other campaign, so be tuned for that. Next week we have a game show for Valentine's, including Demon and Inti. Hopefully not as depressing as today.
Jesus Christ, guys.
What do you mean depressing?
Wait, what?
out to be like this, goddamn.
You were the one who acted like that.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
no,
Still
you, no,
bickering.
you.